Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday. Good to see everybody. Hold on, I gotta fix chat because OBS is nice and loves me. There we go. Alrighty, how's everybody doing? This live stream, for anybody watching live, ads have been turned off for your viewing pleasure. So, with that said, please be sure to support the channel by sending in channel memberships, donos, subscribing, checking out my content, and I appreciate all of you for being here. We are going to go through quite a lot of your submitted Sonic tier list. Now, this could be anything from soundtracks to, like Henry Faze does, classic Sonic zones, characters, anything. But we're going to have a fun time. There's going to be a lot of rage bait. I'm just letting you know now. From me and from them. So don't take anything said in this stream seriously. Silky Silk Song, thank you so much for becoming a member. I greatly appreciate it. I graduated today. Can I get a shout out, please? Well, Damari Watkins, thank you, first of all, for being here. And second, shout out for graduation. That is a huge step in your life. I'm very proud of you. Sunky, thank you for the gifted membership. Zoran Sosa, congrats. That went along with the song, I'm just saying. Shrugpod, this is all 100% objective. Yours is, I'll say that. Your tier list is for sure completely objective. But without any delay, I guess let's get into it. Can you check your DMs maybe after the stream? Send a message about the CD decom. I saw that CD. Thank you so much. Yes, I will. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everyone's getting review bombed by Nask. I mean, look, you guys rage bait me all day, every day. This is my chance, right? It's my chance. We're going to start with Henry Faze. And of course, let me know. I can't see OBS right now, so let me know if you can't see anything on the screen. But this is classic Sonic zones. Hydrosity Act 1 in double S tier. Top of the list. You know, I kind of vibe with this. Flying Battery as well, I vibe with this. I think this is Hydrosity 2. Scrap Brain, I actually think is underrated. I don't know if I'd put it in S, but that's fair. Metropolis, though, I don't know about Metropolis being an S tier. I'm sorry. And Oil Ocean, I don't know. I don't know about these two. Yo, Very K, thank you. Holy fuck. Wait, how much is that? That's 20. About to start the next global conflict. We're going to start World War Nask today. I'm telling you that. Lava Reef. Okay, this is fair. Sky Sanctuary, yes. I don't know about Metropolis or Scrap Brain being an S. But yeah. Marble Zone, another one I think is underrated. I actually like Marble Zone quite a bit. I would not put it above Spring Yard, though. Quantis, thank you. Finally getting his revenge for all the rage bait. Oh, you guys just wait. You just wait. That was Hydrosity from Mania. Is Mania on this list? I don't see Mania on this list. Am I crazy? I could be wrong. Mystic Cave, I actually would put above a lot of these. I really like Mystic Cave. Starlight is good. Spring Yard's good. I mean, this is respectable. The worst you have, Mushroom Hill? I don't know about that. Sky Chase for sure. I wouldn't put that above Mushroom Hill. Yeah. Hilltop. This is respectable. Definitely not an S tier, but I'm going to go ahead and give that a... I'll give it an A tier. Why not? How to join the Discord? There should be a link on the channel, on my channel page, and if not, it should be in my most recent channel post. Marble Garden, so low, so criminal. Yeah. There's a couple I don't agree with on there, but, you know, I respect this list. There's some underrated ones on there that I actually kind of like. Yes, I'm ranking your rankings. It's very meta. Hope it's alright if I did two lists. If not, you can just do the game list. Oh, that's okay. I mean, if you were able to post them both in here, it's whatever. I just said one list per person so that my job wasn't horrible today. Because there's a lot of these. Can you please do a voice line appropriate for the ranking you're giving? What does Sonic say when he gets an A rank? Fuck, what does he say in SA2? He doesn't go, pretty cool. He goes... That was cool! But I prefer Heroes where he goes, that was tight! Sorry, I lost my voice, guys. I can't do the voice. This is... Wait. How much I like the most of the characters that I'm familiar with. Okay, gotcha. That one's my favorite. But I don't vibe with this S tier right now. I'm sorry. None of the Deadly Six belong in here. But this is fair. Some of the more obscure characters I'm not familiar with, so I may not have an opinion. Scratch a particular itch. Cream is a character that I like in the advanced games, but yeah. Silver, I see the idea behind Silver, but I just haven't liked him much. Espio though, oh yeah, Espio in my A tier for sure. All around great, little to no notes. I mean, Sonic, yeah. Eggman, yeah. Amy, I have some notes about her. Rouge, I got a laundry list of notes about Rouge. You just don't want to see them. Omega's goated. I would put Omega at the top. Big, careful, he might be listening. He's at the top too. Vector for sure. Charmy I actually like quite a lot. Sage has a lot of potential. Vanilla is great. Yeah, I agree. Cool when written right. Tails for sure, Knuckles for sure, Shadow for sure. Yeah, totally agree. Zavok I don't think is cool at all. Xena though, Xena's cool. You're all right. I mean, Orbot and Cubot, I don't know if I'd put them that high. I kind of don't like these two. Same with Zaz, Black Doom, I guess. Eraser Jin. See, like, these characters down here, I like and I miss you. Tikal for sure. Gamma, 100%. Chaos for sure. Maria, we see her a lot. I mean, I know she's dead, but, like, we see her a lot. But yeah. Shara and Merlina, I don't really care. I don't know. I wouldn't put them in this list. Excalibur, I guess. He's kind of fun. Chip, I would put Chip in this as well. I miss Chip. But yeah, we do only see him in one game, so that's fair. Pokes with a stick. Come on, do something cool. I mean, these, again, the Deadly Six, I just don't care about them. But Infinite, yeah. Infinite should have just done something cool. Oh, Caliburn, sorry. I called him Excalibur. Gamma shouldn't come back? No, he should. Gamma and, sorry, hot take, Shadow both should have died in their respective games, because it makes them better characters. Wasted potential. I don't know what wasted potential Elise has. I don't think Elise had much potential, but Mephiles, yeah, definitely. And is this King Arthur, or am I crazy? This is King Arthur, right? Still harboring my childhood grudge? Because I have a huge grudge against King Arthur. I'm sorry, that fight pissed me off. Yeah, pretty solid list. Solid list. Another A tier, for sure. Angelo Emeralds. Okay, so this is just a Sonic game tier list. Finally, we're getting into the good stuff. Yo, Quentin, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Tiffany. Oh, I can't read all this. Okay, so I don't know why they're not showing up, but congrats everybody for the gifted memberships. Thank you. I'm gonna mute that notification for a second. Okay, let's see. Unleashed, Generations, Adventure 1, Mania, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic 3 S tier. This is a solid S tier. I got no complaints about this S tier. Yet. But this is a solid S tier. I mean, yeah, Unleashed is a divisive game, but, like, I get the glaze, because I love that game. Frontier's an A tier, I kind of agree. SA2 and A tier agree. Black Knight, I don't think Black Knight's an A tier game. Advance 2, Sonic and Knuckles, it is pretty solid, yeah. Lost World Colors in B tier, I can see that. What's this? What do you got right here? What's this? I see something in the B tier that doesn't quite belong there. I'm just gonna say. But you know, it could be lower, so I agree. CD, Sonic 1, I think CD belongs a bit higher too. Your C tier, Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Forces, totally agree, yeah. And then way down in the E tier is Secret Rings. I agree with this, I do. Yeah, it does. No, Heroes doesn't belong in B tier. It belongs in S tier with the goats. SA1 Generations Unleashed. It belongs with those. That's my only issue here. Never played Rush Adventure or Triple Trouble. Dude, Triple Trouble is certainly a game. Yeah, Heroes in B tier. Look, guys, if Heroes isn't in your S tier, I'm gonna give it an ass rank. I'm sorry. No, this is actually pretty solid. I think the only thing outside of Heroes is. Where was it? Yeah, Black Knight I would probably put lower. But other than that, pretty solid list. Another A tier for sure. Good stuff, guys. So far, nothing crazy. presenting heroes in B to its top 2 defender. Who's top 1? Premi? I'm sorry. Static Ghoul? I want everybody to just take a good long look at this. I'm not even going to talk. Just look. I don't see any problem with this list. That gets an S rank. That gets a Sonic Scream. That gets fire. That's perfect. Everything's perfect about this. Yeah, beautiful. Nothing else needs to be said. It's just perfect. All right. So this is just games I played. Okay, I put PO6 strictly because this is where vanilla would go. Okay, so I'm assuming they have both. PO6 at the top. I can see that. That's SA2. SA2 at the SA2 above SA1. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. Shadow Gens S tier. That's solid. Sonic the Fighters. That's interesting. Sonic R. Okay, 3 and K. Crossworlds got heroes in A tier. That's fine. Mania. See, like a lot of these I feel like should be an S tier, right? And I feel like we could just take SA2, move it down here. Unleash, Gens, Black, again with Black Knight in A tier. I don't agree. I'm not saying I hate Black Knight. I just don't think it's like great. Sonic Riders, All-Stars Racing, Sonic Battle Rush. This is solid A tier, yeah. Sonic 1, CD, Superstars. Vanilla 06 in there with Colors and Frontiers and Sonic 1? I don't know, man. Now, Dream Team I have not played. You guys are going to have to tell me if that's a good game. CD and B again. Yeah, I don't think CD belongs in B, but that's, you know, I get why people don't like it. CD and Colors being in the same tier makes a lot of sense, because I feel like you either love or hate those games depending on, you know, how you play them. But 06, I don't think 06 should be that high. Sonic 4 Episode 2, Sonic Advance, 3D Blast, Shadow the Hedgehog, yeah. Secret Rings, Unleashed Wii. Gens 3DS is too low. I think Gens 3DS is way better than 06. And then Sonic 4 Episode 1 hate, we love to see it. Mean Bean Machine? Oh, no, who's putting Mean Bean Machine in D tier? No. Guys, Mean Bean Machine is peak. I don't know what kind of drugs you're smoking. Yeah, that should not be next to Spinball, I'm sorry. Forces, yeah, that's fair. Rise of Lyric, that's fair. Lost World 3DS is trash. Free Rider's trash. Yeah, that's fair. There's some hot takes on here, and there's some not hot takes on here. I agree with about 80% of this list, but the things I don't agree with, man, I don't think 06 should be that high. And Mean Bean Machine is the one that hurts me. Like, I think this would be an A tier if it weren't for Mean Bean Machine in there. So I'm going to give it a B tier. Rivals too low? Yeah. Beats Tetris? Yeah, I agree. I think those are some of the best puzzle games. I really like them. Not a Silver Glazer. It's supposed to serve as part of a script I'm working on. My tier list of every classic zone. Okay. Now, this one has Mania. This has Mania and Superstars. Okay. That's so funny because this was in, like, C tier for the last one. Angel Island. Same with Angel Island. I don't know about Casino Night. I don't really care for Casino Night too much. Hydro City. Don't get mad at me. I feel like that's a bit too low. Hilltop, I actually quite like. Yeah, this is fair. Final Zone. Wait, where's Scrap Brain 1? Unless it's all down here. See, the thing with Superstars, I don't even compare it to the classics, frankly. We got the end of Sonic 2 down here. Metropolis. See, this is where Metropolis goes. And Sky Chase, yeah. I agree with these. I'm seeing a lot of CD down here, too. I mean, I'm not a classic glazer. I'm not a professional with the classics, so my opinion here is to be taken with a grain of salt. But you know, it's a fine list. Some things I agree with, like is that Press Garden? I always forget what that zone is called. I don't know about Green Hill though from Mania. Maybe that's like an A tier for me. But this is a fine list. I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah, CD hate is not peak. I'll say that. Is Press Garden? Okay, good. Canon Sonic characters tier list. Yes, yes. Omega, Gamma, Eggman. That's what I'm talking about. Knuckles, SBO Sonic. I agree. I don't know about Silver, though. Silver, we just haven't seen much out of him. Vector's good. Sage good. I don't know about Jet. Blaze. Double Sage. We got Evil Sage and Ice Sage. Mephiles. No. Zavok. No, I would put Zavok and Mephiles way down. But I agree with... Well, wait, is that Emerald? Yeah, I don't know about that. Amy can be good. Tails can be good. Wave can be good. Tikal, I think, was great. Yeah, Infinite, I don't think so. Solaris... I mean, Solaris wasn't really a character. Yeah, Shara in C, I agree. Merlina in C. Elise in C. Chip? I wouldn't put Chip in the same tier as Shara and Elise. Orbot and Cubot, meh. But why is Rouge in the... Why is Cream in the D tier? What did Cream do? We got just Cheese the Chow, Vanilla, fucking Gun Commander. Big the Cat, guys, Big the Cat's peak. You got to know this. So is Froggy. Yeah, all the Deadly Six down here. I don't know why Zavok's so high, because the Deadly Six belong down here. I agree. Go Cry to Maria. That's a good tier. I mean, for the most part, I agree with... I definitely agree with the S tier, and the A tier, but I don't think Rouge and Cream and Styx and Charmy should be this low. And of course, Big the Cat, he's like all-seeing, all-knowing. He's just the best. Big in D tier. We're doing all tier list? Yeah, we're doing all the lists. What do you guys think? B or C tier? Yeah, the Big slander is unacceptable. I'm gonna put B for Big. I played PO6 and it was awesome, but I wanted to just include important official games. Okay, that's fair. Oh, I already see a problem here. I already see a major problem. All right. Let's get into this. SA2 at the top. Again, guys, the glaze. Sonic Adventure, yes. Sonic Rush Adventure, okay. Advance Rush, A tier. CD and A tier, that's good. Mania and Superstars together, I disagree heavily. Sonic 1, Shadow Gens, interesting. Sonic Gens in B tier. And I don't see Unleashed like HD on here. I'm guessing this, either they haven't played it or it's just not on here. Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Heroes and Generations on the same tier. I think I'm going to have a conniption, frankly. I can't submit a tier list. Oh yeah, the submissions are closed, unfortunately. I made a post about it 2 days ago and yesterday, so we are chock full. Yeah, I would not put... I wouldn't put Mania and Superstars in A... Or I would put Mania in S tier. I would put Superstars down at, like, B or C. But Shadow the Hedgehog, in the same tier as Gens and Heroes, I cannot get down with that. The Force is in C tier, I respect. They haven't played 3 and K, 06, Colors. Oh, you lucky dog. for Secret Rings and for 06, you're lucky. Nah, dude, I'm sorry, but just specifically because of this one take, I have to go with an ass rank. And I'm sorry, it's no disrespect. It's just, that's just true. No, Splat, I did not get tears, don't worry. I promise. We'll see the rage bait when we get there. 05 better than Heroes. I know, I'm sorry, it just has to be an ass rank. I'm sorry. There's a Discord server? Yes, there is. If you check my channel posts, you'll see in the most recent one. Yo, Underground, thank you. You're gonna love where Shadow of 5 is on mine. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we'll see. Sonic Vocal Song tier list. This is like all of them. Holy shit. Endless Possibility, agree. His World Zebrahead. I'd put the original above that one. Dreams of an Absolution remix. The Live and Learn glaze. The Night of the Wind glaze, man. These two I would put in like A tier. What I Made of is peak, yeah. Never Turn Back is good. OG His World is good. Supersonic Racing is peak, yeah. See, Speak With Your Heart, I don't know. I might put that one lower. This Machine and Sonic Heroes, yeah, those are both peak. City Escape is peak. Yeah, it's okay. Some of these I would probably put a bit lower. All Hail Shadow Magnify belongs... Yeah, it belongs in high A, maybe low S. All Hail Shadow Crush 40 version, and I agree heavily with the fact that Magnify's version is higher than Crush 40's. Totally agree. Follow Me, I think Follow Me gets doesn't get enough credit. I think that should be S tier. Same with Team Chaotix. Those are both great. I'm Here Original, I would put in yeah, I would put that in A tier. Fist Bump, I would probably put in B tier. It doesn't matter version 1, that goes all the way in S+. That's like one of the best themes. Yeah, this is a solid A tier outside of that. Open Your Heart? No, that goes in S tier. That goes at the top. I'm sorry. Dear My Friend, okay. Undefeatable. Oh, I think the Titan theme should go higher. Vandalize, is that even a Sonic song? I feel like that's just a song like another band made that was included. We Can in B tier, I agree. It's kind of mid. My Sweet Passion, I think, should go higher. Light of Hope. See, I'm a Light of Hope defender, right? Light of Hope is actually a great song. I think that should be A tier. The rest of the Frontiers, Forces, like Titan, or sorry, not Titan, Avatar themes, I'm not really too keen on. Big's theme, Lazy Days. A lot of SA2 tracks down here. I actually would agree. I'm not a fan of SA2's themes that much. Yeah, Unknown from ME version 2 is awful. Wait, where'd you put the first one? Believe in Myself, SA1, Open Your Heart. It doesn't matter. I don't see Unknown from ME version 1 up here. That worries me. Huh. Yeah, that one upsets me. And this is all the Knuckles themes. Sweet Dreams, Free, Infinite. I actually like all the... Like, these three, I kind of like them. I like the original Free. I kind of like Infinite's theme. But I think Find Your Flame is a better version of it. And then Sweet Dreams, I actually really love that song. It's too bad Akon ruined it. Yeah! Remix! I disagree with some takes, but I agree with others. I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. Sonic Games tier list. Here we go. Hey, CD, eat your heart out. Eat your heart out. Yes. 3 and K, peak. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Gens. That's a goated S tier right there. My only take is that I would put Mania and Unleashed up there. But I can't be mad at this. You got Sonic 1, 2, Mania, Unleashed, and A tier. That's fair. More than fair. Every time someone disrespects storybook games, I die. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, but they're trash. No, I'm kidding. I mean, Secret Rings is trash, but... oh, no, R-Man's here. I'm sorry, R-Man. But I'm not going to lie to you. Let's see. Advance 2, that's fair. Superstars, sure. Sonic R, sure. Sonic Adventure 2 in B tier, love to see it. Right next to Colors, love to see it. Love to see it. Advance 3, yeah, I think Advance 3, just because the level design is a little bit weaker than the other two, but they're still really good. Black Knight and C, I would not put Secret Rings on the same tier as Black Knight. I think Secret Rings should be lower. Same with Shadow. And Forces, but this is fair. If anything, I'd just put Black Knight in B, or... Well, no, I wouldn't put it in B. I'd put it in C, and I'd put Secret Rings and Shadow in D tier. Lost World in D, Sonic 06 in D, 4 Episode 2, Spinball, Rumble, and then Sonic 4 Episode 1 Hate, we love to see it. Love it. You know, I'm going to give this... I'm going to give it an S tier. S rank. Just because of that S tier, it's so perfect. How I think my tier list based off how I think a medicinal herb smoke session would end with them. Making Chaos Ganja. What is this brain rot that we're looking at right now? I don't know what this one means, Making Chaos Ganja. I mean, I guess like these would be cool. Rouge, Vanilla, Tikal, Omega, yeah. Knuckles, Sonic, I agree. Stealing Professor Pickle's Pickle. I mean, are you talking about Munchies? Because I feel like these aren't the Munchie guys. Like, if anything, Vector and Eggman and Omega would be the Munchie guys. I don't know. Watching the DVD hit the... watching the DVD title hit the corner. Yeah. Tails would for sure. Orbot would for sure. The nerd-ass Avatar character would. Blaze would. I could see it, yeah. Gets us arrested. Metal Sonic for sure. Cheese the Chow for sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I feel like Big would get us arrested too. Ego Death. Styx for sure. I guess Storm, yeah, I could see it. Big, maybe I could see it. Chaos, definitely. Gerald Robotnik, I could see it. Black Doom, I feel like is too far gone. I don't think he's capable of having Ego Death. I forgot to submit. I'm sorry, Stylish Substance. We did close submissions, but, and I am begging for money. If you don't know, I will read your takes, like your favorite or least favorite games in your dono. Quitting just because of them. Yeah, Infinite would be too much of an edgelord. I couldn't stand it. Charmy, I actually... No, yeah, Charmy would be too high energy, I think. Yeah, Cubot, I wouldn't be able to stand, and Zavok for the same reason as Infinite, just too edgy. Yo, Damari, quit spamming. I see your message, man. Yeah, Cream should not be allowed to have it. Yes, I mean, these are kids. Zaz, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the Deadly Six if they were smoking, except for Xena, obviously. No, fucking Omo Chow does not deserve to have weed. It's just not gonna happen. I ain't gonna go broke to tell you that Unleashed is a good game. I mean, you can just get that from me saying it. Yeah, no. I agree with this list for the most part. I'm gonna give this a Munchies, I guess, a chili dog. Sonic game tier list. Another dude, CD, you're having a field day today. Sonic 1, I don't know. SA2's in there. Colors Glaze, I'm actually cool with. Generations Unleashed, I agree. Superstars an A. Oh no, we got a problem. Alright. You see this? You see Mania down here? You see Superstars up here? That's a problem. Heroes in A, Sonic Adventure in A. Okay, Shadow Gens. Frontiers in B. Mania in B. Next to Black Knight. I don't agree with that. Dream Team I haven't played. Colors DS is peak. I would actually put it on the same level as OG Colors. For Episode 2. Next to Sonic 2? Ah, man. I don't know. I don't know about that. I would not put Sonic 2 next to Forces and, you know, Sonic 4. Gens 3DS, again with the 3DS Gens hate, I think it's fine. It's definitely not as bad as 06. Secret Rings and Sonic 2 Master System, I see that. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. I'm sorry, R-Man. Secret Rings is just probably my least favorite Sonic game. I'm sorry. Look, there's some good takes on here, right? Unleashed in S. Gens in S. I see the vision. Frontiers in B is fair. Forces low. 3D Blast low. Sonic 4 low. I see it. But then you gotta go and put Sonic 2 next to Sonic 4. You gotta put Mania next to Black Knight. I just can't get down with this. Broken Discord invite again? Ah, damn. Okay, I'll fix that after the stream. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. Yo, Quanties, thank you. Oh, I need to turn back on alerts. There we go. Nothing can be as bad as 06? Just wait till you get to Secret Rings and Shadow the Hedgehog. You might change your mind on that. Games tier list. Here we go. Oh, goated S tier already, dude. Unleashed, Heroes, Adventure 1, Shadow Gens, Mania, Sonic 2. This is totally... Wait a minute. What's this? What's this? What is this doing in A tier? There's an imposter in here. Frontiers, that's fair. Adventure 2, that's fair. Knuckles Chaotix, really? Next to Sonic Colors. Sonic and the Black Knight again. I feel like, again, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think Black Knight's a bad game. I just don't get the glaze for it, is my thing. I think it's fine. A tier kind of threw me off a bit. Shadow in A tier, I don't know. Sonic Game Gear. Sonic 1 Game Gear is actually pretty good. Sonic 3 and K, Generations, Sonic the Fighters, Tails Adventure. Wow. Riders, Colors DS. CD is a little too low, my guy. It's a little too low. CD and 06 should not be on the same tier. I'm just saying that. Labyrinth, Sky Patrol, Chronicles. Oh, Strugpod is going to be mad at that Chronicles placement. Secret Rings and D. Yeah. Forces, Episode 2. Where's Episode 1? Wait. You put Episode 1 higher than 2? Ah, nah. See, you got me with the S tier. You got me. You had me locked in with the S tier. And then you threw it all away. But just because of that S tier, I'm going to go ahead and give it an A. Just because of that. Yeah, Episode 2 lower than 1. I kind of... I'm confused about that. Sonic OST tier list. Okay. Excluded Black Knight, Lost World Forces, most of the side games. Okay, that's fair. Unleashed. Love to see it. Mania. Yeah, goated. Heroes. Yeah, Heroes has a really good soundtrack. SA2 has a really good soundtrack. SA1 and S tier for sure. Frontiers, I don't know. Gens for sure. Very solid S tier. A tier 06, yeah. Sonic R. Shadow Gen. I don't care much for Shadow Gen soundtrack, if I'm being completely honest with you. CD, I feel like should be an S tier. 3 Knuckles, great. Yep. Sonic 2, Colors, great. Yeah. Sonic 1's good. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack being in C, I don't disagree with that either. Secret Rings has some bangers, same with Shadow the Hedgehog, but with Secret Rings, it's, like, limited, you know? It's a little repetitive. Wait, that's Sonic CD America, right? Yeah. Yeah, CD America, I don't think it's that bad. I wouldn't put it in D. I mean, very solid S tier. Pretty solid rankings. There's a couple I disagree with, but I'm going to give that a... you got SA1 and S tier. I'm going to give it an S rank. It's not perfect, but, you know. Fair dues. This is every level from every adventure-style game. Shadow the Hedgehog levels were included. Oh boy. Let's see. Final Rush at the top. Final Fortress at the top. I already want to give you an S tier for this. Speed Highway, City Escape, Egg Fleet. Yeah. All top levels. Those are all great. Grand Metropolis, Red Mountain for sure. Ocean Palace, Frog Forest. Yeah, I'm not mad at all yet. Hot Shelter? I actually, yeah. Casinopolis, I don't know. I don't know about that. Seaside Hill, Skyrail, Radical Highway, Lost World, yeah. Cannon's Core, I don't know. I wouldn't put that up here. Cosmic Wall, Aquatic Mine, no. Twinkle Park is awesome. Pumpkin Hill's good. I would put Pumpkin Hill way above Aquatic Mine. Windy Valley, Pyramid Cave, Wild Canyon, yeah. Ice Cap, sure. Bingo Highway. Mystic Mansion I'd put higher. Unless that's specifically Team Rose, but I don't think it is. Well, we're including 06 levels too? Crisis City, Kingdom Valley? Okay. Yeah, I agree. Crisis City, Kingdom Valley, Radical Train are the best 06 levels. I don't know about Wave Ocean. Meteor Herd, I would put that actually above Aquatic Mine. Lost World is good. So this is for different characters, yeah. Bullet Station, I think Bullet Station should be higher. Casino Park, that's fair. It's probably my least favorite Heroes level. Final Egg, I like Final Egg. But I think that's just for Gamma, yeah. Casinopolis again. And this is like mostly the mech levels now. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Aquatic Base sucks. Flame Core for Silver, not great. Stupid ass driving, pretty bad, yeah. Egg Quarters kind of bad, yeah. Worst level ever? Silver's Dusty Desert? I mean, it's not the worst one. That's pretty bad. Yeah, Aquatic Base for Sonic, yes. Terrible. Eternal Engine, Death Chamber, yeah. Mad Space, I agree. For the most part, this is a pretty solid list. I'm going to give it an S rank. I like it. I like it a lot. Especially the top and bottom of the list. I think are very good. Final Chase wasn't all that interesting for me. Wait, Final Chase. Okay, I was just making sure Final Chase wasn't at the top. Okay, yeah. Sonic Games tier list. This also had the Olympic Games titles and some fan stuff, but I excluded those. Okay. Bit older, I'd probably swap Heroes and SA2. Let's see. SA2 down here, Heroes up here. No, keep it as it is. You have it right this time. You had it right before. Oh, wait. This SA2. Yes, no. Change it. Yes. I thought you meant... I forgot you put Battle on here. Yeah, I would say Heroes up here, SA2 down here. Totally agree. SA1, Unleashed, and Heroes in S tier. 100% agree. Generations, agree. Mania, agree. Colors DS, that's fair. Three Knuckles, that's fair. Yeah, solid. Yeah, Black Knight and B tier, that's fair. Mega Collection, Unleashed, yeah. Colors, that's fair. Gens 3DS, finally somebody not crapping on Gens 3DS. Shadow the Hedgehog and C, Sonic 06 and C. I'd put them a bit lower. Mean Bean Machine and... What's with the Mean Bean Machine hate, bro? Secret Rings, yeah. I'm curious how you have so many games that you find worse than Secret Rings. Boom, Shattered Crystal, Chronicles, Rivals, Free Riders. I mean, that's fair. Mean Bean Machine Game Gear. Okay, I can kind of see why these are worse, yeah. Except for Chronicles, but... That's fair. Sonic Blast, yeah. Your S tier solid, especially once you swap out Heroes and SA2. Totally agree. Same with your A tier. B tier, I mostly agree. Yeah, this is pretty good. I'm gonna give it an A. Why not? Yeah, Mean Bean Machine. I don't know what's with the Mean Bean Machine hate. Secret Rings above Chronicles is diabolical. Shrugpod, I'm with you, my friend. I'm with you. Vocal tracks. There we go. It doesn't matter. Version 1 is peak. I'm Here Original. Yeah. No. I'm Here Original goes above Revisited. I'm not explaining myself any more than I already have about that. Endless Possibility, yes. Undefeatable, yes. Fist Bump, nah. I mean, I like Fist Bump. I don't know if it should be at the top. With Me, I don't know. Open Your Heart, yes. What I'm Made Of, yes. Live and Learn, sure. Okay. Infinite's Theme, Escape from the City. I would not put those two together. Believe in Myself, His World, Night of the Wind, sure. Yeah. I'd put Night of the Wind and I Am All of Me on the same scale. It doesn't matter, SA2. Yep, agree. Reach for the Stars, Sonic Hero. I'd put Heroes a little bit higher, but that's fair. Fly in the Freedom's good. I don't know. I think Fly in the Freedom's the best SA2 theme. My Sweet Passion's good. All Hail Shadow. Okay. Unknown from Emmy needs to go at the top. It needs to go at the top. I'm sorry. Y'all are sleeping on that song. It's peak. Never Turn Back, Fire, Eggman. Eggman should be higher too, I think. Unknown from Emmy version 2 is awful. Also, sorry if you can hear the leaf blowers outside. They've been doing that for like 5 hours now. His World, Crush 40? Okay, that's fair. Free Crush 40? Yes, you ruined it. Crush 40, while I love them, and they make some of the best Sonic songs this side of the Mississippi, I feel like all the remixes they've done have not been as good as the OG. So I agree here. Goofy app music. I mean, Team Chaotix is peak. You can't hate on it. Unknown from Emmy version 2 is underrated? No, it's not. It's terrible. I'm sorry. They took the best song in the franchise and just violated it. I'm sorry. Okay, it's a decent list. I disagree with some takes. Overall, I'm going to give it a B. I'm going to give it a B because you got It Doesn't Matter and Open Your Heart at the top. I agree with that. Character tier list, but it's ordered. Oh, it's ordered. Oh, it's ordered and ignore the text in the bottom. Okay, got it. Sonic, near flawless. Blaze, Silver. Silver has some flaws. Shadow has some flaws. I'll say that. Eggman, Gerald, yeah. See, we're getting into some characters I'm not too familiar with. We got Rouge, Knuckles, Maria, Sage, Omega. I feel like Omega should be S tier, but this is fair. Charmy's goated, yeah. Mephiles, no. Mephiles, I'm sorry. I don't see the vision with Mephiles. Tails and Big, for sure. Yeah, Zavok, blech. Deadly Six, I just think should go at the bottom. Caliburn right there. Metal? So I guess that's just Metal from, like, as a whole. I would say Metal, yeah, Metal's portrayal overall has been good, but whenever he's really good, he's really good. Chip? I like Chip. Amy had potential, but, you know. Infinite, I don't care about Infinite. Black Doom is fine. Elise shouldn't even exist, I'm sorry. It's fine. This is a fine tier list. You get another B. Yeah, I know, everybody starts putting Zavok, like, at the top of the list compared to the rest of the Deadly Six. I'm sorry, I don't see the vision. Accelerate, another Heroes Glazer. Although we got a major problem, Accelerate. I'm sorry to say, you put SA2 too high. You did. Other than that, solid S tier. Cusping somewhere between A and S? Nah, it's thoroughly crossed over the threshold to S tier. It really has. Yeah, this is fair. A rank SADX. Okay, that's fair. 3NK, CD, Crossworlds Colors. This is a... Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Although Black Knight, again, too high. Too high. Knuckles Chaotix. No, but like deadass, this one fucks and more people need to know. Is Knuckles Chaotix like some sleeper gem? Is that crazy? Because I remember playing it before and I didn't like it. Sonic and Knuckles, sure. Sonic Rush, Unleashed Wii. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. That's pretty solid. Lost World is... I wouldn't put Lost World below Shadow or Forces. I wouldn't do that, but... Boom and 06 and E, that's fair. Capitalism. We got the Capitalism rank with Dream Team, Speed Simulator, and Sonic Dash. So because of the Capitalism, I'm giving that a... I'll give it an A, but I'll also give it a Link. Because Link doesn't like capitalism. Another Sonic games tier list. Sonic Mania, the best game. Well, I can't be mad at that. That's a good take. Yeah, that's fair. Peak, Sonic Adventure, Sonic Heroes Unleashed. Again, we all seem to agree, right? That, like, Adventure, Heroes Unleashed, they belong at the top of the list. But one thing I just can't agree with, man, is that SA2, that dang SA2 does not belong with those goats. It belongs slightly lower. Frontiers, I don't know about Peak. Colors, wait, Colors Ultimate above Colors Regular? Ah, that's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. We got Boom and I tier. Freerider's in all right tier. Am I being rage baited right now? We got Secret Rings in all right tier. I guess to be fair, everything below it is kind of not official. Like, Gen's 3DS, again, the hate is too strong for it. 3D Blast, yeah. Riders 1 below Freeriders? Wait a minute. I think this is... Wait, this has to be rage bait. They put Riders below Freeriders. I don't think anybody believes that. I'm sorry. And then we got 06, the worst game. And I'm sorry, again, with the Chronicles hate, man. Boom Shattered Crystal below Rise of Lyric? Man. What's up, Nerdstorm? Yeah, this has to be some rage bait right here. But outside of the rage bait, it's a fine list. I don't have a ranking to give this one. I'm just going to give it the Scared Sonic for the rage bait. Yo, Aiden, thank you. They will understand SA2 is lower one day. One day they will. One day. One day. One day they'll understand SA2 is an A tier game, not an S tier game. Yeah, I'm confused by some of those takes. Sonic game tier list. Mania, okay. 3 and K, yeah. I wish the leaf blowers would stop trying to blow my window down. Shadow Gens, yeah, Colors DS, that's fair. Sonic 2, I'm seeing a real lack of adventure games up here, though. Something's kind of worrying me. Unleashed in B. Oh, here we go. You got Sonic Adventure and Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 2 next to Black Knight. Now, that's a shame. Mean Bean Machine, though, in C. You know, it's okay. 3D Blast, Sonic 06, Sonic Advance 3. A little bit of a hot take, but I can see it. 4 Episode 1. Now we're back to the Chaotix hate, yeah. Sonic Forces, Sonic R. I mean, Chronicles, I don't know. Rise of Lyric, Labyrinth, Sonic Genesis, I forgot that even existed. Secret Rings and Shadow, yeah. Agree, Secret Rings and Shadow, 2 worst Sonic games, totally agree. Sonic Freeriders, yeah, it should have its own tier, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit, like, taken aback by SA1 and Heroes being so low. It's funny, I'm actually agreeing more with your your low tier than some of your high tier. But, you know, it's not a horrible list, but it's not a... I give it a C. It gets a C. Shadow's good, bro, in Secret Rings. I mean, at that point, we might as well just call every game good. I'm back. Did you do mine? I don't believe so, Sunky. I don't think so. I don't even know how far along we are. Probably not very far. Every Sonic design / style. Okay. Movie Sonic at the top. I don't agree there. Riders, yeah, peak. Sonic Heroes model, definitely. He looks, I mean, just look at him. He's great. I love these weird adventure-style models for Sonic. I just like them a lot. Sonic X, that's okay. That's fair, you know. Okay. Sonic 06, no. He looks weird. He looks weird. Gen's Classic, that's fair. Werehog, okay. Storybook, okay. Boom, I don't like his Boom design. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't know about this one, man. These two are not. And this, I don't know about that. And then just regular classic Japanese artwork. Mid. Unleashed model in mid? Bro. Nah. Yeah, Brawl, I'm not the biggest fan of. What I'm curious about, though, is, like, you've got the Adventure era, or, like, this is, like, the Rush Battle era artwork, and it's so similar to the Adventure era artwork that, like, I don't know why you would put it so low compared to those. Yeah, Ugly Sonic is stinky, and then Castaway to Darkness. Yeah, he's peak. I mean, you put the Heroes and Adventure, like, weird 3D models in peak tier, which I agree with. You got the the Sonic Heroes handheld McDonald's Happy Meal toys in peak as well, so that's goated. I'm happy with some of these. I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to... A lot of these lists, I'm finding myself agreeing with a lot and also heavily disagreeing with, so... but we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be a list at some point that just blows my socks off. Best looking Sonic box art tier list. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. Sonic Schoolhouse. Yeah, dude. Sonic Adventure has goated. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 goated artwork. Sonic Jam. Yeah. Yeah, these are peak. Sonic CD peak. Riders peak. Yeah, you picked the best Heroes box art. I think that's the best looking one. Yeah, this is fair. Yeah, I think Secret Rings artwork looks kind of strange. Black Knight's definitely looks better. Now, see, that's the American Sonic 2 box art. I don't know how I feel about the American classic designs, but I do like the big, scary Eggman in the background. You know, as much as I don't like Shadow the Hedgehog, I think the box art's pretty cool. I would say that. And Forces, too. I think Forces box art's pretty okay. 06's box art leaves a lot to be desired. It's just, you know, boring Kingdom Valley in the background. I'm not saying Kingdom Valley's boring, but, like, the box art doesn't evoke energy, really. It's just Sonic running in a field towards the screen. Nah, see, I'd put CD, even though it's the American design, I'd put CD higher. Yeah, that's fair. This is fair. Yes, the Sonic Flickies Island is so bad, it's insane. It's so bad. This is a pretty good list. I'm going to give you an S tier. Why not? I'm sorry, are people going through and ranking these right now? I'm seeing reactions to these. No particular order. Tier list I found didn't have either generations. That's sad. Oh, dang. You know, you can import them as pictures. Actually good. Damn, so this is like an honest Sonic tier list. All right. Sonic 2 is actually good. 3 and K is actually good. Yeah. CD's actually good. Okay, I respect that. So the classics are actually good. I hear you. I enjoy it. Black Knight. That's fair. You're not saying they're good. You're saying you enjoy them. Black Knight, Frontiers, Sonic 1, Adventure 1, Sonic R, Superstars. And, you know, I can't argue. Can't argue. You enjoy them. Mid. See, now we're just jumping from subjective opinions to objective wrong facts, right? Like, you do not put Sonic Heroes and Shadow the Hedgehog in the same tier. You just don't do it. It's blasphemy. It's just wrong. It's a sin, frankly. I hate it. SA2, you know, I respect that take. I hate Colors Ultimate. That's, you know, I respect it. Unleashed. Again, I respect that take. I get why people hate Unleashed in SA2. I do. I mean, 60+% of the game is a different playstyle, and if you don't enjoy it, you don't enjoy it. You hate Mania, though. That one I don't get. If you love the classics so much, I don't get why you hate Mania. Abysmal dog shit. Secret Rings and Forces, fair enough. I don't see 06 on here. I guess it wasn't included. Okay. Haven't played? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Look, I appreciate the honesty. I respect the honesty. So I'm going to give you a pickle sip, because I'm going to have a drink after reading that. Why hate SA2? Well, I mean, if you don't like the mech stages or treasure hunting, you're going to hate most of the game. You know, you can't blame people for that, for not liking it. Yeah, there's a lot of Superstars, Glaze, and Mania hate by some people. And, you know, it's to each their own. But, I like how I'm being nicer to this person who is objectively meaner than everyone else. I just kind of respect the honesty, you know? There we go. Okay, Nardo. Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3, absolutely at the top of the list, next to Heroes. While I glaze Heroes, nothing tops Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. Sonic Heroes Unleashed SA1, you literally got my S tier right here. You took my S tier, you stole it, and you put it on yours. This is perfect. And my A tier. You got my A tier, too. Yeah, I mean, I put CD in A tier. I put Frontiers in A tier. I put Colors in A tier. I put SA2 in A tier. This is totally agreeable. Black Knight in B tier, that's fair. I wouldn't put Sonic 2 next to it. I'd put Sonic 2 in A tier as well. Sonic 4 Episode 2 next to 06, fair enough. Episode 1 next to Shadow. I mean, this has to be the best one I've seen so far. Like, this is S rank. Sonic Ice Cream, Shouting Sonic. You even get the pube. You get the pube too. This is all, like, this is fantastic. So far, best one. Yeah, base list. Seriously. Sonic OST ranking. 06 and S+? That's fair. Unleashed, yeah. Black Knight. The Glaze, bro. Soundtrack's not that good. It's good. It's not that good. Colors, yeah. Gens, yeah. Mania, sure. CD, yes. 3 and Knuckles, yeah. Sonic R, yeah. I respect Heroes in SA2 and A tier, but something's wrong here. You put the best soundtrack of all time in A tier when it should be in S+, you know? And it's crazy. Like, with Secret Rings, SA1 has... I'm sorry. We gotta put more respect on SA1 soundtrack. This is why I drink. Yeah, Sacred Holly, I feel you. This is fair. I mean, the Sonic Adventure 1 being that low is hurting me. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog with Forces, I see it. I think Shadow the Hedgehog soundtrack is... the sum of its parts are better than its whole, if that makes sense. Like, I think that individually the songs are all pretty decent, but all together, it just... it's not nearly as good to me as, like, the Adventure era, like, beforehand. Boom, yeah, Boom doesn't really have much of an interesting soundtrack. Sonic 4, ugh. Sonic Genesis. Chronicles. What are you talking about? Chronicles soundtrack is peak. What do you mean? Chronicles soundtrack goes in A tier at least. Yeah, SA1 has the best OST. It's not even a contest. Some weird takes in here, some good takes in here. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm still waiting for the abysmal, like, ass ranks that I'm gonna give out. So far, these have been pretty okay. Silver the Hedgehog outfit / design tier list. Okay. I fuck with it heavy. See, some of you guys are super into Silver, right? And all I know is that he was in 06, he was in Forces, and he was in the Gens boss fight. And that's all I know about him. That's it. Like, I am not a Silver fan, but I respect all the Silver glaze, I guess. I mean, yeah, these are definitely peak. Yeah, the aquamarine shades seem to fit him well. They look good, yeah. His worst designs come from his from the actual games themselves, yeah, I agree. Solid list. I wish I had a Silver in here, but I don't, so I'm gonna give it S for Silver. Yeah, Silver gets his own tier. Like, just regular Silver. Yo, I'm next? Alright, here we go. Holy shit, that's a lot. My fire ass tier list. So, did you make this intentionally to rage bait me? Yeah, you had to. You had to. You had to. Wait, what is this? Maybe not. I think you did. Okay. Sonic 1. Sonic X Leapster. Sonic X Leapster. Sonic CD. Sonic 2. Sonic and the Fallen Star. That's a fan game. A lot of fan games in here, actually. 3K. So, what am I looking at here? Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic PO6, Frontiers, Shadow Gens, Generations. There's Sonic Schoolhouse, yes, totally. Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3, definitely, yeah. What is going on? Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles Mania, Sonic Spinball in A? Yo, Syntax, thank you. Who doesn't enjoy a good 3 and K? Oh, right, the person that got stuck at the barrel. Ah, come on. You guys really get stuck at the barrel? I really need to play Heroes again? Yes, you do. It's peak. Thank you, my friend. Sonic Crackers. By the way, for those who don't know, Sonic Crackers is the original version of Knuckles Chaotix before it was the title was changed. Can we stop putting a million games on these tier lists? I'm so overwhelmed by the amount of fan games on here. Unleashed and Unleashed PS2 next to each other, and Unleashed PS2 above Recompiled. I guess that these aren't in particular order. Sonic Unleashed Wii below Unleashed PS2. This is a rage bait tier list if I've ever seen one. But you know, I agree with the Black Knight placement. I do. What am I looking at here? There's so much. All the winter or all the Olympic Games. If you're gonna group all the Olympic Games together anyway, you might as well just put one of them there. Sega Heroes. Now see, the D tier actually has trash games in it. Sonic Genesis, Sonic 4, Shadow, yeah. So I can't tell if this is rage bait or not. I'm so confused. What's the most confused? Yeah, Link confused. I'm confused. But I'll also give it fire. I appreciate the dedication that went into it. It's not rage bait, it's just facts, bro. Okay. I respect it. I respect the facts. Sonic Games tier list, platformers only. Thank you, platformers only. That's what I want to see. We have two major problems. Three major problems here, right? Can anybody who knows me point out what the three problems are on this list so far? Because frankly, outside of those three problems, this is a pretty perfect list. I mean, yeah, Sonic Heroes, yeah. Well, where's Sonic Adventure? Oh, well. Yeah. Black Knight and A. See, upon further inspection, this list isn't as good as it looked at first. Now, you're right, Heroes is an S. Yeah, you found one. Shadow the Hedgehog in A rank, right? That's one of my problems. Another problem, we got Sonic Adventure 2 too high, a little too high, and then Unleashed HD below Unleashed Wii. Ah, man. You know, it's like eating. It's like if you got really good food, but then you put it in the fridge and reheated it 2 days later. Like there's a semblance of what is a great tier list here, but then there's that aftertaste, you know, of just like something's a little off here. Although again, Forces 06. I agree with these placements, yeah. Yeah. Agree. Lost World 3DS is trash. Where's Mania? I guess Mania's not on here. Oh, none of the classics are on here. Oh, no, they are. Yeah. Oh, no, there's Mania. I'm stupid. Yeah, Superstars below Mania. See, Secret Rings, though. Secret Rings that high? See, this, I'm so close to liking this list. So close. I'm going to give it an A. Yeah, I'll give it an A. You put Heroes in A tier. I'm happy with that. Secret Rings is shit from a butt tier. Oh, yeah. Hawk fans, here we go. All the Sonic games that are made by Sega. Holy fuck, that's a lot of games. Well, haven't played, we're not going to... Okay, excellent. Unleashed, yes. Shadow Gen, sure. Frontiers, 2 racing games at the top of the list. Wow. 3 and K, yeah. Gens. Both gens together. Interesting. Where are the goats? Where's the goats? I'm sorry, is this... Yeah, you put SA1. in okay fare. And you put Heroes in average mid. Oh, man. Oh, man. And you put Shadow the Hedgehog in average mid, too. Oh, man. My heart breaks because the people don't understand how good SA1 and Heroes are yet. One day they'll get it. Mean Bean Machine. Okay. I want to see Mean Bean Machine in somebody's S tier at some point. Yeah, Sonic Genesis, Secret Rings, really bad. I agree there. 06, bad. I agree. 3D Blast, bad. That's fair. Yeah. Sonic CD in poor, though. I mean... It's okay. It's fine. You get a B. You get a B. You get a B. Lost World 3DS above Wii U Lost... Is it? Is it? Did I miss that? Hold on. Where is it? Where is Lost World 3DS? I'm looking way down at the bottom. I don't see it. Is it really that high? Oh my god, it's... Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. You get a C. There we go. Okay. 3K, Colors. You know, I respect Colors in S tier. I do. I don't agree, but I respect it. I feel like Colors gets too much hate now. Gens, Mania, Shadow Gens, Sonic 2, Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes, Frontiers, Unleashed. Oh. CD in C? Black Knight in C, that's fair. Forces in C, Lost World in C, okay. I agree with the D tier, yeah. And I agree with the F tier as well. Yeah, it's fine. This is okay. This is solid. I'll give it an A. I feel like I feel like Heroes and Unleashed should be higher. But, it's fair. My favorite Sonic tier list, ranking based on location? I've been to the... Oh, I see what you meant. Sonic the restaurant. I've been to the Sonic drive-ins here, and they were okay. I know in Texas, for sure, they're hit or miss. Okay, so Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont don't have Sonic. That's crazy. I've been to the Sonic drive-ins here, and they were not okay. New Jersey, Ohio, Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi, Virginia, really? North Carolina, huh? Wow. So it would seem that the South has better Sonics. But then again, we got Arkansas in here, and Kentucky in here, and Tennessee, so I would say like the South, and then if you start to go more northeast, they get bad. Seems to be the case. Because you got like Virginia, North Carolina, yeah. Okay. That's, you know, fair dues. You get a chili dog. Cool. Oh, that's a reply. Okay. Sonic game tier list. Oh, this is our man. I'm 99% sure. Maybe it's not. Tier list based on how much fun I think they are versus how bad the learning curve or gameplay experience is. Top 5. Mania, Unleashed, Shadow Gens, Frontiers, Sonic 3 and K. Okay. Good with little to no caveats. Fair. Good moments, but I agree with SA2. CD has a weird learning curve, that's for sure. Colors, yeah. Colors is a weird game to master. Heroes, I agree with that too, yeah. Look, I'm just going to say right now, right? You can get good at pretty much any game, and it can be fun, but there's a stark contrast between, like, overly complex mechanics that, when mastered, make the game flow really well, and borderline unplayable. And I'm sorry, but it's not just an isolated experience that I've had. Almost everyone I've ever known who started playing Secret Rings found the game unplayable from the get-go. Like, genuinely just unplayable. And that was my experience. That's a lot of people's experience. So I'm sure with all the skills and with a lot of expertise, the game can be fun. But I feel like Heroes, at the very least, despite it being frustrating and complex, has way more going for it from the get-go. Like, just getting into a video game. So I'll defend Heroes a lot more than Secret Rings on that front. I respect it, though. I respect your Secret Rings grind. I really do. I can't get into it. Mean Bean Machine is good. That's just a flat-out lie. It is good. It's very good. Lost World 3DS is trash. I'm sorry. It's bad. 4 Episode 1 is trash. Unleashed Wii should be... Or these should all be lower, I think. Unleashed Wii is fine. Probably wouldn't go back to. That's fair. Yeah. Boom is... the Boom games are boring, bro. Sonic Genesis I would never go back to. 3D Blast I'll go back to just to play the first couple levels. But Sonic R I actually kind of like. Boring equals garbage. I agree. Sonic Forces, yeah. I respect this list. You get an A rank. And you get a pube. Only my top 3 is ordered. Gotcha. My goat. My goat. My goat. Now, I don't agree necessarily with your top 3 in order, but I respect the hell out of them. I mean, Heroes in number 1. That's, you already got my attention. Yeah, fan service. Fan service for sure. Yeah. 3 Knuckles, Sonic Gens, totally respectable. Yeah. And then Mania, yeah. Colors DS, I get. Color, again, the Colors love. I like to see the Colors love. It deserves it. Now, this is where you throw me off. Unleashed and Adventure belong in that S tier, bad boy. They do. Otherwise, pretty much totally agree here. I'd put Forces above Secret Rings and Shadow. But they're not ordered, though, so I see what you mean. Frontiers I'd put a little bit higher, too. Totally fair list. Totally fair. I'm gonna give it I'll give it an S rank. Despite the adventure not being an S tier, I respect it, you know? Yo, what's up, SF? No, get your Heroes hate out of my stream. Colors love, but Heroes not too high. Look, I want to defend Colors at this point, because it gets too much hate. But, you know, Heroes is my baby. Holy jeez. Every Sonic video game character tier list ordered from chronological release date with classic characters coming before modern. Oh boy, here we go. Tikal, yes. Yes. Vector, yes. Omega, yes. Neo Metal, yes. Get Mephiles out of here. Get Darkspine out of here. Do not put those 2 up there with my goats. Solid. Mechasonic, I don't know. Ooh, the Ghost Girl from Night of the Werehog. Man, I had the biggest crush on her as a kid, bro. Gamma, absolutely. Chaos, absolutely. Chaos is one of the best villains. Just saying it now. Yeah, this is fun. This is all good. All good. Some of these characters I don't recognize. Big the Cat, you got to put him at S. I'm sorry. You got to put him at the top. Need to see more of them if possible. Yeah, we need to see more of Sonic at this point. I do not care about the Avatar from Forces, if I'm being frank. Rouge should be higher. Oh, and that's Metal Sonic from DX. Okay. Yeah, this is fair. Hate, affectionate, see above. No, it's okay. Yeah, Zavok sucks. Neutral. See, I don't recognize a lot of them. I mean, I know some of these are writers, but Pickle should be higher. I think Pickle should be higher. Wait, where's Sonic? Wait, Sonic Man? Sonic Man's on here? Oh, no, Sonic Man should be at the top. Yeah. Perfect Chaos should be at the top, too, I'm just saying. But not that version. The original. The fucking Egg Hammer from Heroes sucks, yeah. The Gun Commander sucks, yeah. King Arthur sucks, yeah. Deadly Six suck, yeah. The E2000 suck, I totally agree. Wyvern's sick. The end is sick. What are you talking about? Let me tell you how much I've come to hate. Why do you hate Wyvern? Oh, because of the Final Horizon. Okay, I get you now. I get you. I get it. Yeah, all right. Solid list. It's good. It's good. The President? Is that... I thought that was the Gun Commander. Oh, the President. Okay, yeah. All right, Dash, let's see. There you go, CD. Eat your heart out again. Gens Unleashed, yeah. What is this? You got something a little bit too high on this list. Something a little bit too high. Sonic Adventure 1 in C, and you put Adventure 2 in S. That hurts. You know, we have not seen enough SA1 love in this stream. I hope that changes. Heroes in A, okay. Okay, that's fair. Colors in A, yeah. Yep. But you put SA1 next to Spinball and Secret Rings. My heart's breaking. My bones are aching. They hurt my face. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog in D. Black Knight in D. I'd put Black Knight above Shadow. Way above. I'd put it above Secret Rings, for sure. 06 in E. That's fair. Okay. And you haven't played Forces. You lucky soul. Yeah. Nah, I'm mad about the SA1. I'm mad about it. All right, Strategic 2, here we go. You gotta shove in my face the two different versions of SA2 at the top. You gotta shove it in my face. And again, with SA1, where's SA1? I don't even see it. I don't even think SA1's on this list. Am I blind? Maybe they just haven't played it. Damn. All right, SA2 at the top. Heroes, yes. Frontiers, okay. Mania, yes. Shadow Gens, sure. Unleashed should be higher. Shadow Gens, okay. Anyway, some of these games do not belong lower. Oh, there's Sonic Adventure. My goodness. Below Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic Generations below Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh. I mean, at least you put Unleashed above it. Did your door creak open? No, my heart creaked open. Colors? Colors way down here. Turn into Shaggy, bro. Yeah, Sonic Forces. Okay, that's fair. Now, I think you... Okay, here, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, right? What you did was, you had Sonic Adventure, right? And you were going to drag it to put it at the top of S, right next to Adventure 2, but instead you accidentally dragged Battle up there. And then you were going to put Sonic Colors in A tier, but you accidentally took Shadow the Hedgehog from C and put it, and you reversed them. I get it. I totally get it. Yeah. That's fair. Well, Strategic 2, I love you, and I appreciate you being a channel member, but I can't go higher than a C. I'm sorry. Yo, Amy Muffins, well, thank you for stopping by. Take care, my friend. What's up, Galaxy Chow? What was that noise? Don't worry about it. Mainline Sonic game tier list, with some exceptions. Okay. Colors, S tier. That's cool. Adventure, yeah, finally somebody puts SA1 in S tier. It just belongs there, bro. It belongs there. Gens, Adventure 2, of course. Unleashed, Heroes in B. Now, see, down here, totally agree. In fact, I agree with almost all of this list, except Heroes should go where SA2 is, and Unleashed should go where SA2 is. Other than that, it's a solid list. Yeah, give it an A. We're not putting Colors on the top of S with Unleashed in an A. Colors and Unleashed are two different games. Just saying. Two different types of gameplay. You can't compare the two. Unleashed should be at the top of every list. I mean, I agree too, but, you know, some people just don't like it. All right, Cat. What we got, Cat? That's what I'm talking about. Wait. No. You had me in the first half, not gonna lie. You had me with Sonic Adventure 1 at the top. I was so happy to see that there. They really got us. Damn, this could have been a peak list. Oh, oh no. And we love Cat around here. We love you cats, bro. But man, I think we all collectively facepalmed when we saw Forces right there. Okay, you know, the rest of it's okay. Sonic CD, yeah. I like it. Colors DS, I like it. Heroes and B, I don't agree, but I respect it. But 06 above Heroes? No, Unleashed below? Oh. No, man. Man, I don't know. You hate DX that bad compared to SA1? That's crazy. You would almost rather play Shadow the Hedgehog than SADX? That's wild. Cat, we know and love you here, Cat. So I'm gonna give you Paul Blart. You get a Paul Blart. DX hate is way overblown. I agree. Yeah, DX is really, other than graphically, the GameCube version of DX is really not that much of a downgrade. Plus, it has quality of life improvements. Yeah, CD catching a dub. CD needs to catch some more dubs. All I'm saying. I believe I may spark some controversy. You wouldn't be the first. PO6, that's fair. All-Stars Racing, interesting. Heroes in S tier, love to see it. Unleash Recomped, love to see it. Quite enjoy 06, you know? Quite enjoy Secret Rings, Black Knight. While I don't understand you at all, like, your brain, I just can't even put myself in that brain. I can't figure it out. I respect the honesty. I respect that you enjoy these games. But the fact that you put them above Sonic Adventure 1 and Mania, it's not in me to give this higher than a C rank. Although, what I do think is funny is that you put SA2 at the bottom. You know what? You get an S rank. You get an S rank. Big took like 15 minutes out of like a 6-hour game. You can't judge the whole game based on Big. Yeah, just because you put SA2 at the bottom, essentially, I don't agree that SA2 is at the bottom. I like SA2. However, I think that balances out. This balances out the rest of the SA2 glaze we've gotten, right? It's fair. So, you get an S rank. I'm an enemy terror. Oh, thank you, Huntombs. See, thank you. I appreciate it. Giggity. Here we go, Giggity. Oh, the Black Knight glaze. Is there something about Black Knight that I'm just missing? Because I'm sorry, guys. I thought the game was, at best, good. At best, it was good. Like, frankly, I think Black Knight is the most okay game I've ever played. I do not get the glaze. I really don't. But, you know, I respect it. If you love it, you love it. Heroes, though, if I squint my eyes and pretend Black Knight's not right there. Heroes at the top, I agree. Sonic Adventure, I agree. Finally, we've got the right balance here. Adventure in S tier, Sonic Adventure 2 in A tier. Secret Rings in A tier. We are quite the diverse fan base, gotta say. Sonic Gens in the same tier as Secret Rings. Sonic Eraser. And the Gens 3DS hate. I mean, I think Gens 3DS is a fine game. I think it's fine. Where's Unleashed? I don't see Unleashed. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. Yeah, you got Shadow and B. Spinball. Sonic 2 below Spinball? Damn. Some people just have, like, favorite and least favorite games that feel so arbitrary to me. Because I feel like this person just must not like Sonic 2. But if that's the case, they like Sonic Spinball. They like Sonic CD. I just don't get it. Okay, Unleashed Wii is here, but I don't see regular Unleashed. So I don't know. That's the second list so far that I've seen that doesn't have HD Unleashed. You get yourself, my friend, a... I agree with the adventure placements in Heroes. I'll give you a B. My SA2 levels tier list. I might like this game just a little. Okay, Lieutenant Waffles, let's see. Oh my guy, best 2 levels right there. Final Rush and City Escape are the best levels in the game. Totally agree. Pumpkin Hill, it's good. It's really good. Metal Harbor is good, though a little bit short. Cosmic Wall, I wouldn't put that high. Hidden Base, I wouldn't put that high. Crazy Gadget is decent. Meteor Herd is fine. Radical Highway's good. Skyrail's good. Cannon's Core, it's fine. Green Forest is okay. Yeah. White Jungle's okay. I feel like we're missing some Sonic levels here. Are we not? No, I guess not. Pyramid Cave is fine. Eternal Engine's fine. Egg Quarters, fine. Final Chase is bad to me, or it's like mid. Green Hill, while a cool addition, is not the best stage. Mission Street sucks. Death Chamber sucks. The kart racing sucks. Mad Space sucks. I agree. Yeah. Solid. Very solid. You get an S tier. I mean, the Final Rush Glaze alone, we need more of it. It's the best level in the game. It's probably my, third favorite Sonic level of all time. My turn. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Rusty. Tier list of my favorite Sonic characters, ranked from favorite to least favorite. Okay. The Shadow Glaze. But Rouge the Bat! Yeah! Yeah! And Knuckles. Now, see, these two, I feel like it's mean to put these two in the same list as Rouge, because those two are fighting over her right now as we speak. They're pulling each other's quills out right now. Yeah, Sonic S tier. I love me some Tails, bro. Tails gets too much hate. I'm just saying it right now. Metal's cool. Blaze is cool. Silver, I don't see the vision with Silver. I'm sorry. Eggman's awesome. Mephiles, again, I don't see the vision. The 06 characters, I know everybody likes to call them, the missed potential, but I didn't see much potential, frankly, in Mephiles. Silver, I could see it, though. Amy, speaking of missed potential, I feel like Amy has a lot of missed potential. Amy and Cream, yeah, they're cool. Vector is awesome. All of Team Chaotix is great. Sage is cool. Gamma's awesome. Infinite, no. Infinite's down there. Omega is the GOAT. Chaos is cool. Tikal's awesome. Big the Cat is our Lord and Savior. You got to put him at the top or else he's going to kill us. Chip is great. Orbot and Cubot are not awesome. Otherwise, solid list. Yeah, Zavok is... Finally, somebody puts Zavok down where he belongs. Yeah, I give you an S tier. There we go. Nerdstorm, here we go. Ranking of various Sonic stories from 3D games. Okay. Black Knight... I don't think Black Knight has the best story. I think that SA2 and Unleashed have better stories than Black Knight, but it's a close call. I completely agree with this top tier. Just not in the same order. I'd probably put SA2 as the best story, and then Unleashed, and then Black Knight, and then Shadow Gems. SA1 is a close S tier. I would say SA1... SA1, frankly, has the best story in my mind. It's just that it was told horribly because it was the first 3D game they did, so... Frontier story... I mean, at this point, we're kind of grasping at straws because everything after this doesn't have much of a good story. So yeah, Frontiers is fine. Yeah, good but has flaws. Secret Rings, I agree. Heroes, I agree. Heroes' story would be fine for just because it's simple, but the fact that they brought back Shadow means that there's a lot of missed areas in it. Mid-story Generations, Colors story itself is actually good. It's just the writing that sucks. The character writing. Shadow the Hedgehog's bad. Got a bad story. 06 has a bad story. I mean, Shadow's story in 06 is better than his story in 05, but the execution of 06's story leaves a lot to be desired. Force's story is awful. Yeah, I agree. Nerdstorm, you get yourself S rank. Yep. I like it. Yeah, I think Hero Story is good for what it's trying to do. I just think that the fact that they brought back Shadow and the character writing is so poor that nobody's surprised that he's back is a huge miss opportunity. It's really bad. Alrighty, Wormhaven. My ranking of my favorite to least favorite Sonic games. Finally! Yes! We got Unleashed and SA1 in S tier. That's what I'm talking about. Solid S tier. I'm not even mad that Heroes isn't an S tier because this is solid. Good A tier. Fine B tier. Fine B tier, yeah. Good C tier. Good D tier. Yeah, the only thing is I would put Shadow in D tier, but other than that, solid. Very good list. Very good list. Yeah. 100% S rank. All right, Underground. I swear on everything I love, I'm not baiting. Okay. We'll see. Oh, fuck. So last time it was SA1 followed by Forces. Now it's SA1 followed by Shadow. I just can't catch a break here. Oh, take care, Sacred Holly. Yeah. SA1, very solid spot. Shadow the Hedgehog, man. Sonic R, interesting. Yeah. Sonic Heroes an A. And why would you put Heroes below Shadow? It's just a better Shadow. It's just everything about Shadow that's bad. They do good in Heroes. Unleashed Wii, okay. Mania, okay. 06, wow. And you put all of this above Adventure 2, I might mention. So anybody that's mad at my takes about SA2, just know I'm not alone, okay? Yeah, Black Knight. See, Black Knight's actually in the tier I would expect it to be. Okay. Mean Bean Machine and C again. I don't know. I don't understand. It should be an S. It should be an A. Wait, Unleashed HD is in D tier, and you put Shadow the Hedgehog in S tier? Oh, I'm gonna have an infarction. Yeah, Secret Rings in F. Colors Wii in F? Man. Like, for every good take, there's a take that dumbfounds me, you know? Chronicles Hate? Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a Y for why do you do these things? Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy, it's X-Man. Here we go. Okay, starting off great. CD in S tier, I don't agree with that, but I respect it a lot. Sonic Adventure 1, very good, and again with the Shadow, bro. But at least this time, Unleashed is in the high tier. Sonic Colors DS, okay. Mania, okay. Shadow Gen, sure. Good tier. Sonic 06 in good tier. Okay, buddy. Decent, pretty good. Secret Rings. You know, above Frontiers, I want to mention, not only above Frontiers, but let's just go ahead and skip to, we already know where this is going. Above SA2 in Colors, which are at the bottom. Oh my god. Oh, X-Man. You never fail to shock us with your takes. Yeah, Secret Rings above SA2 checks out. 06 above it, Shadow the Hedgehog above it. Just this new wave, new gen Sonic fans, right? Like the youngins, right? It's the youngins. Because in my time, back in my day, we had this agreement, right? That like Sonic Adventure 1, 2, and even Heroes were good. And then Shadow the Hedgehog and 06 were terrible, right? And then Unleashed was like mixed feelings. And then Colors was great, Gens was great. That was the perception everyone had. Most people agreed about that. But, I mean, these new gens, man, they love their 06, they love their Shadow the Hedgehog, they like their Secret Rings. I don't know, man. Yeah, we're gonna have to check me into an old folks home at this point. I think I'm being replaced by some newer people. Yeah, wild tier list. You get an ass rank, X-Man. Needle Mouse, I already know his... Needle Mouse, we love you to death, man. You're a smart guy, cool guy. But this just, we just can't be having this, right? Okay? So we got Shadow Gens, Unleashed, Adventure 2, Frontiers, Sonic Adventure, of course, below. Shadow the Hedgehog, an A tier. See, like, the main ones, right? Like, if you just put Adventure 2 down here, Adventure 1 up here, Shadow the Hedgehog down here, Heroes up here, you'd have a perfect list. It'd be a perfect list. I would have no complaints. Because you clearly have good taste in video games. But you just, Heroes is too much for you to handle. And because of that, you get an ass rank, my friend. You get the most respectful ass rank I've given. Yeah, Needle Mouse has the best and worst placements, I agree, yeah. Spionator, here we go. Ranking every mainline, or every main Sonic theme, okay. Note the placement of My Hero and Open Your Heart are outdated. I'm just too lazy to make a new tier list. I gotcha. Sonic Heroes, okay, cool. Live and Learn, fist bump, Reach for the Stars, Endless Possibility for sure up there, yeah. Night of the Wind Glaze, I don't get it. I'm Here, sure. Sonic Boom, okay. His World, sure. I'm sorry, wait a minute. Okay, yeah. Open Your Heart placement's outdated, but I don't think it being outdated can make up for how low that is. Open Your Heart, bro. It's peak. My Hero? I love My Hero. I think it's a good song. Yeah, solid. Like, all this is solid, except for Open Your Heart should be at the top. Live and Learn is a really good song. I'm not going to be mad about it being at the top. Fist Bump, though, I don't think should be at the top. I also don't think Reach for the Stars should be there. But, like, none of these takes are wild. I just slightly disagree with some of them. So, Spyinator, you get yourself a good old A rank, you know? Night of the Wind is Peak. It's the Pokemon theme song, I guess. Pizza Master, here we go. Mainline Sonic games. Oh, guys, take note. Take note. All right. Now, before we get to, there's one really trash placement on here, right? But here we go, balancing it out. Got to balance it out. SA1 and Unleashed, in S tier. We love to see it. Yep. Very solid S tier, except for Superstars. I wouldn't put in there, but very solid. Sonic 4, both episodes in A tier. Now that's a little wild. You put them above 3 and Knuckles. I've never seen that one before. Colors DS in B tier. Sonic Adventure 2 in B tier. Sonic 06 in C. But then you put Shadow the Hedgehog in the right place, but then you made a little mistake on your mouse. You misclicked and you put Heroes in the same tier. Ah. Dang. Secret Rings at the worst spot. I agree. No, I would put Sonic 4 below Secret Rings. Interesting. I'm mad about the Heroes placement, but I gotta give you a B. No. Yeah, B's fine. Under Sonic Blast is wild. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Secret Rings was just a very painful experience for a lot of people. You gotta be honest about that. Tier list based on how good I am at Sonic games. Yes, I'm just boosting my ego. Okay, what games are you best and worst at? You're best at Sonic Riders. Mean Bean Machine, finally in a top tier. It doesn't technically count here, but, you know. You're very good at Chronicles, very good at Black Knight. Okay. Colors, yeah. Okay. Good at, but haven't mastered Sonic Heroes. Now, only one person has mastered Sonic Heroes, and it's me. Unleash Recomped, okay. Boom, Shattered Crystal, interesting. So, the Sonic game that you're worst at is Rumble, which is fair. Drift, I don't think anybody's good at Drift 2. I don't think anybody is good at the Drift games. And then the classics are down here. That's fair, yeah. Okay, sweet. I mean, I can't really rate this, because, like, it's just games that you're... I'm going to give you a, I'm going to give you a chip. Alright, Amray, Sonic OST tier list. I mean, right off the bat, you got the best soundtrack at the top. Just saying. Best soundtrack at the top. Rider Zero Gravity. Shadow the Hedgehog. Above Unleashed. Aiden, thank you. I'm pretty good at Drift. No, you're not. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog above Unleashed. No. I can't agree there. Secret Rings and S tier. No. But look, you got the best one up there, so I'm happy about that. Mania's up there, that's good. Unleash is still up there, that's good. Frontiers, okay. SA2 and A, okay. Heroes and A, okay. 06 and A, that's fair. Yeah, Force's soundtrack is mid. I'm standing on that. I'm gonna die on that hill. 3D Blast, I would say, has a better soundtrack than Force's. And Gens has a much better soundtrack than Force's. So does Colors. Otherwise, you know, fine list. You haven't heard Sonic Chronicles music? Oh, you're missing out. Amray, you get a B rank. Tier list based on how much I like the games. What is this one? What game is that? Can somebody help me out? What game is that? Damn. It's the cop car game? What? Oh, Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. Peak Sonic game design. SA2 is not Sonic peak game design. Shadow the Hedgehog is not peak game design. I'm sorry, it's not. SA1 and Heroes and Unleashed. There we go. Literally my top 3 games right there next to each other. They just have to be sandwiched between 2 games that don't belong on this tier. But it's okay. I respect it. Shadow Gens, Black Knight, of course. The Glaze is unreal. CD, that's good. That's cool. Colors DS, all right, fair enough. Frontiers and A, that's fair. Gens, okay. Look, it doesn't deserve to be this high, but it's my list. I respect that. I respect you for that. I don't respect the take at all. Gross take, but I respect you for saying that. Crossworlds is not peak game design. Sorry. Stop bullying SA2. I didn't say that SA2 and Shadow belong in the same tier as each other. I just said my top 3 are sandwiched between 2 games I don't put in the tier myself. Poggers? Okay. Good Poggers list. Mean Bean Machine is Poggers. SA1 is too easy. Yeah, I've heard the same argument over and over. SA1 laid out the perfect formula for Sonic games to expand on. SA2 destroyed it. SA2 destroyed it because arguably it did it better, but it did it in a way that I don't like. SA1 did it in a way that I like, and then 06 did it again and ruined it. So I don't know, man. SA1 is like the foundation of everything I want in a 3D Sonic game, and we never saw it again. I love the Unleashed OST. Oh, it's peak. It's aight, I guess. Yeah. I hate it, but I understand why people like it. That's fair. For colors, that's fair. Rent a girlfriend? What? Rent a girlfriend, aka F. Okay. I had more fun getting appendicitis than playing Sonic Blast. That's fair. That's fair. I respect this. I don't agree with some of the takes, but I respect it. You get an A tier. I don't like including fan projects with the official ones, but it makes no difference if you removed or keep Unleashed recompiled. Oh, that's fair. Solid. Solid, solid. Okay. Yeah, solid. Solid. Very good. I'd put Mania an S, but, you know, solid. Black Knight still getting glazed for some reason. Generations should be higher. Fair. I put Shadow lower. I put 06 lower. Otherwise, solid list. Pretty good list. Yeah. You get an A. That's solid. Sonic games tiered by how much psychological trauma they have caused me? I was there when Sonic always sucked. Yep, me too, buddy. Me too. I have a fear of drowning because of these games. Yep. Especially Sonic 2. I have a fear of heights because of this game. Yeah, Heroes, every single level is suspended over bottomless pits. It's scary as all get out. Is Black Knight really that popular? It's probably the most glaze I've seen recently for a Sonic game. Like, kind of came out of nowhere. Black Knight went from, like, a game that everyone thought was bad to mid to, like, now everyone thinks is peak. And, I just think it's fine. I never loved or hated Black Knight. It moderately annoys me how much uncritical praise these games get. Yeah, dude, yeah! Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Healing? And Chemical Plant. I was a kid, bro. I was a kid. I drowned in Chemical Plant. In that one section where the water kept rising. Healing. Sonic Colors, yeah. Sonic Colors arguably... Like, look, whether you like the game or not, Sonic Colors arguably is responsible for healing the franchise in a time where it needed it. Nask, you want some pizza? Yes, I cry. I would love some pizza. Sonic Gens also healed the franchise at a time where it needed it most, and so did Mania. Unfortunately, Forces dragged it right back in. But, yeah. Totally agree. 100% agree. This is amazing. Yeah, S tier. Yep. You and X-Men need to be studied? I don't hate SA2. I like it. I just think it gets uncritical praise because of nostalgia. More than other games in the series, is what I'm saying. Sonic soundtrack album art. Strictly the artwork alone. Gotcha. Yeah. Sonic's Adventure 1 pose will never not be peak. So Digitalog Conversation is peak. That's... Yeah. Triple Threat's good. Planetary Pieces is just peak picture. I'm trying my best to separate how good the soundtrack is versus the artwork. I think Rockin' Sonic is awesome. Yeah, and then these are kind of just box art ones. The Shadow one looks really cool. I really like the Shadow one. I think that's a very sick cover. Same with this one, Lost and Found, yeah. Very good stuff here. Yeah, going down here, like the 06 one is so boring. This one, I hated this one. I hate the True Colors render. I don't know why. It's just, this does not exude like awesome Sonic music. Just very plain. Oh, I would put Stillness and Motion above True Colors. I think that looks cooler. Yeah, and then this is just the album artwork, or I mean the game artwork. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Pretty solid list, Aiden. You get an S tier. Bam, 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 bam. And again, Aiden is not ranking the soundtracks. They're ranking the album art. All right, Starfall. I have a lot of games in the series I haven't played or completed yet, so most of the games are on the bottom tier. Okay. You don't have to include... I mean, I'll probably assume you haven't played them if you don't include them for future ref. Did all this on mobile? Okay, no worries. Gotcha. Holy fuck, that's a lot. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. 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 Okay. Yep. Okay. Sonic Heroes, okay. Black Knight Glaze, bro. You see what I mean, guys? Black Knight's getting a huge resurgence, or like just surge of Glaze. It's the first time. Kind of just out of nowhere. I'm shocked. Colors in B, that's fair, yeah. Finally Chronicles in B, there we go. Finally, someone. Unleashed in B, oh, you lost me there. With 06 too, no less. Unleashed PS2, Shadow the Hedgehog, Secret Rings, okay. Yeah, Drift and Freeriders, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yep. That's not a bad list. There you go. Welcome back, Grayson. No, Frontier's not in... I don't think Frontier's is S tier. Very good. Good, good, good. I would not put Sonic Origins up there. Heroes in A, okay. Guys, is Dream Team that good? I've been seeing a lot of Dream Team in the high rankings. I haven't played it. Adventure 2, yeah, yep. Sonic Adventure, okay. Yeah, I mean, the adventures are reversed, of course. Sonic Forces in C, okay. Never played Shadow, okay, gotcha. Never played Secret Rings, okay. Then this is a pretty fair list, yeah. I'll give it to you. Boop. Dream Team is solid, just very short? Okay. I gotta try it. You have to actually go for 100% in Black Knight to understand why the game's good? No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm sorry. It's just like the Secret Ring Glaze. Like, a game should not be unfun until I 100% it. I'm sorry. That's just not how a good game works. I can't function that way. Splatomics. Oh boy, Splat. What do you got for us? Okay, there we go. We're getting back to some normalcy here. Sonic Unleashed in S tier. Sonic Heroes in S tier. My guy, I know he's just pandering to me at this point, but, you know, Sonic Adventure in S tier. There we go. Generations. Colors DS. I love it. I appreciate this. Rush Adventure in A. Very solid. Mania. Colors. Adventure 2. Very solid. The Unleashed Project. I haven't heard that name in a long time. C, D, and B, okay. Force is the... I put CD higher. But I get why Splat doesn't like it. Sonic 06 and B. Lost World 3DS and B. I'd put those two down a bit. Yeah, Colors Ultimate's trash. Unleashed Wii, okay. Boom Rise of Lyric, Shadow the Hedgehog, Secret Rings. Solid D tier right there, my friend. Oh, Splat, you did me proud. Very good stuff. See, I was worried he was going to rage bait me, but he just made a solid list right there. Okay, Gearless Joe. That's what I'm talking about. See? I knew good takes existed. I can see you liked my tier list. Yes, X-Man. I did. Thank you. Yeah, Heroes and S, we already know that's great. Yeah, Mania. Chronicles Love, right here. Sound barrier broken. Yeah, very loud games. Was okay. Okay, it's fair enough. Where's HD Unleashed? Will likely never touch again. Gotcha. That's fair. Yeah, I guess HD Unleashed isn't on here. That's solid, yeah. S tier, just because of Heroes. Also, I need to see how far down we are. Okay, we're a little bit over halfway. I'm going to start speeding up. My tier list for Sonic games I played. Oh, boy, we got 06 and S tier right here. Now, is that P06 or just base 06? Yeah, Mania and Heroes I agree with, but 06, above Unleashed, of all things. Shadow the Hedgehog in A, disagree. Sonic Adventure in B, disagree. Yeah, see, like, Heroes and Mania, totally agree up there. And Sonic 4 being at the bottom, yes. Yes. It gets a C. I mean, Sonic 06 should not be at the top. Unleashed should be higher. Are you going to put 0 games below B tier? Probably to not piss anybody off. Let's see. Best SA1 plus 2 stages. Okay, gotcha. I feel like we just did this. I guess it's from a different person. Lost World, I disagree. Final Rush, yes. Meteor Herd, Radical Highway, Pyramid Cave. Sandhill, really? Sandhill in S tier, that's wild. Egg Quarters in A tier too, that's kind of wild. Yeah, Final Chase in B, White Jungle in B, Metal Harbor in B? Metal Harbor, below Green Forest and below Pyramid Cave, interesting. Okay. Emerald Coast below Metal Harbor and below... Wow, okay. Below Skydeck for Knuckles. Damn. And then all the big at the bottom and the race cars. I mean, you got some hot takes in here, my friend. I don't know if I fully agree, but it's pretty solid. I'll give it a B. Sandhill's probably better than Ice Cap. Well, I never said Ice Cap was good. And you see, I think Ice Cap's down here, yeah. Yeah, Ice Cap's probably my least favorite SA1 level. For Sonic, at least. Classic Stages tier list. Top 3 should be taken in one place. Okay, gotcha. Mystic Cave, Collision Chaos, and Studiopolis. Very solid, yeah. Press Garden, Launch Base, Flying Battery. I appreciate all the labels here. Yeah, these are very good. Very good. Oil Ocean, Chemical Plant Mania. Okay. Chemical Plant Original, yes. Very solid. Oil Ocean. Lava Reef, Sky Chase. Yeah, Sky Chase down here. Labyrinth Zone. Yeah, Labyrinth Zone by far probably my least favorite classic zone. Yeah, Metropolis. I don't hate Metropolis, but I just I don't think it belongs higher than C. Hilltop. I feel like Hilltop's better than Metropolis. And Carnival Night. I'm not a Carnival Night guy or a Casino Night guy. But otherwise, pretty solid. I got to give you an A rank. Okay, Brad. I don't have good taste in games. At least you admit it right out the gate. A lot of us are too egocentric to admit that. No, clearly you don't have a good taste in games because you put SA2 at the top. Okay. Aside from the rage bait, I wouldn't agree with Lost World at the top, especially not 3DS. Triple Trouble. Wait, is this rage bait? I have a hard time believing anyone puts Triple Trouble and Sonic Chaos and 3DS Lost World at the top. I think this is rage bait. Sonic Adventure 1, yeah. Okay, Adventure 2 Battle, is it really that much worse than the original? Black Knight Glaze, of course. Sonic Mania, Shadow Gens. Sonic Heroes in B, hate to see it. Sonic Unleashed in B, hate to see it. Colors in B. Shadow the Hedgehog in C with Forces. And Frontiers. And Secret Rings. Damn! I wouldn't put Frontiers that low. Okay. I think your Discord link has expired. I don't know why. I set it to never expire. I'm gonna fix it after the stream. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah. So, I don't know what's going on with your S tier, but everything else is actually pretty solid. So, but because I'm confused, I'm gonna give you a Y. Boop. Mainline Sonic games. Very solid S tier right here. Very solid A tier right here. Very solid B tier. However, Unleashed, again, too low. Unleashed too low. Lost World, Triple Trouble, 06, and Secret Rings, I just want to say, guys, I've been rage baiting about SA2 this whole stream, but this is insane. To put SA2 below Shadow the Hedgehog, Secret Rings, and 06 is wild. It is wild. See, like, now I want to defend the game, because, like, I think SA2 deserves to be an A tier, bro. That's crazy. No, it's not rage bait. Some people just hate SA2, but I mean, how do you hate it that much? How do you hate it more than Shadow, you know? That's wild. Okay, and you never played Forces or Black Knight. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that SA2 placement is heavy disagree. And CD, by the way. I didn't even see that. CD is way too low. Yeah. And Unleash is too low. Other than that, it's a solid list. But, I mean, those three placements are pretty egregious. I'm going to give you a B. My Sonic game takes. Peak Perfection. There we go, the SA2 glaze. Shadow the Hedgehog in Awesome. Black Knight glaze. Was I born in the wrong time or what? Man, I miss my old Sonic, back in the day, man, when it was like Some Call Me Johnny and those people, it was like, we all agreed on the Sonic games. But now it's like, we got Shadow and Black Knight glaze everywhere. Sonic Rumble and Good is interesting. Okay, got SA1 below Shadow the Hedgehog. Now I'm just getting offended. Mania is mid! Mania is mid! Heroes is ass! Oh, bro. Nah. I'm sorry. You get an ass rank, bro. You get an ass rank, bro. That's an ass rank. Me too, Grandpa. Look, I'm a grandpa, okay? We have more refined taste in Sonic games than you young kids, alright? You'll understand when you're older. Okay, Unleashed, SA2, SA1, Heroes. Solid S tier. Very solid. Gens. Yeah, Gens an A, Colors an A, CD an A. Solid. Oh my god, are we looking at a real list for once? This is crazy. This is like a real list, no rage bait. Oh, no. 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 We were so close. We were so close. Then we have Boom Rise of Lyric above Unleashed Wii. I guess that's not the worst thing ever, but I would not put Boom in C tier. Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, 06, Rise of Lyric, same tier, that's fair. Yo, Strategic 2, thank you. Gotta go and do stuff, but here's some moolah as a good bye-bye. Well, thank you very much, Strategic 2. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Unleash bullying. Yeah, I know. It's actually a pretty solid list. No, the joke is they put Unleashed at the top, so that's fair. But, like, I still think Boom should go lower. And what's with the Mean Bean Machine hate? Bro, why does everyone hate Mean Bean Machine? Oh, man. It's a fine list. It's a fine list. Sonic Shoes, ranked in order of preference within each tier. You can Hey, yo! Did KKO make this list? Come on, man. Yeah, Big can step on me. Okay. Rouge for sure. The Werehog, abso-fucking-lutely not with those cleats. No. Shadow, nah. Silver, no. Sonic, no. Some of these are... Yeah, okay, I was going to say some of these are children, but then you put it in nice design tier, so yeah. Agree. So boring? What do you mean? What do you mean? Vector's feet are fire. Sorry to bring people back to an old meme. Oh, yeah, the fucking... yeah, the Lego shoes. Do these count as shoes? No, that's actually painted on. Eggman paints his body every day. I'm not a fan that they reskinned a good Puyo Puyo game instead of selling it as is. I mean, it's reskinned in a clever way. I mean, it has story beats and music. Oh, no, I guess the music's the same, too. But, look, bro, it's not a bad game, though. You can't call it a bad game. Yeah, I agree with this. Disgusting. Sonic games I have/haven't played. Eee! Transformed? Okay, fair enough. Sick. Yeah, Shadow Gens, Unleashed, Sonic Adventure 1, Frontiers. Yep, okay, very good, very solid. Crossworlds, yeah. Sonic Riders, okay, cool. Sonic 2, yep. CD is... I think CD should be higher, but that's fair. Yeah, Black Knight's okay. It's finally somebody's on the same page about that one. Sonic 1's okay, that's fair. At least it's better than Heroes. Moving on. Objectively the correct tier list. It's no bullshit. Holy fuck. This might actually be objectively the correct tier list. Look at this. I mean, it's got my top 3 games of all time, or my top 3 Sonic games of all time in the S tier. Solid A tier. Solid B tier until Shadow. Shadow should not be in B tier. I'm assuming that's Unleashed Wii. I hope. I hope these aren't reversed. I would put Unleashed Wii well above Secret Rings. Forces is not the worst Sonic game. It's not. Colors DS is good. I wouldn't put it down that low. Otherwise, solid list. Otherwise, solid. Yeah. Oops, that was the wrong one. Anyway, you're going to get a weird Sonic look. Oh, no. More feet. Movie Sonic Pumas. No. Soap shoes, yes. I don't know why we're glazing the movie Sonic shoes, but the soap shoes are cool. Sonic Prime shoes, not a fan of the Prime art style, if I'm being real. Classic shoes, okay. These are fair. Wing shoes, yeah. All right, bro. Come on. You didn't have to put that one in there. I agree, though. You get a Y, though, for that. Sonic character tier list. Dr. Mario in S tier, that's already a hot take right there. Eggman, I agree. Sonic, yep. Shadow, yeah. Gamma, yes. Omega should be up there, bro. Omega's been in too many A tiers. He should be in S tier. Tails is cool. Shara is... No. Tails doll, I guess. The End, sure. Tikal should be higher, I think. Merlina... Merlina is where she should be, if not higher than where she should be. You got yourself Professor Pickle, who I think should be at the top of S, but that's fine. Yeah, Big and Froggy in S tier is saving this list. Got the Egg Pawns down here. Finally, somebody that puts Orbot down here. Although, Cream didn't do nothing wrong. Why you gotta hate Cream? Why is Cream as bad as Zero? Yeah, Time Eater, Elise, terrible. The Charmy hate has gone too far. I'm just gonna say. Charmy's cool. But yeah, Deadly Six. Finally, people are putting Zavok down with the rest of the Deadly Six because they're all trash. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's a decent list, yeah. Get yourself a B. Screw tier list based on how much I enjoy playing. Oh, I thought that said screw. Oh, Crossworlds tier list based on how much I enjoy playing them. Okay. As somebody who never plays Crossworlds, I have no say in this. Yeah, Miku at the top. Okay. I don't play them. You don't play most of them. Okay, gotcha. You don't play most of them. I made him Doug Dimmadome, and now I can't see part of the track. Okay, bro. Yeah, Big makes it hard to see. He's got too much aura. Yeah, no opinion on this. You get a pube. Although Miku, I don't get it. I don't get the Miku. I want this in the video more than the levels one, but oh well. OST rating? We'll do it. Sonic Adventure, yes. In the S tier, yes. Mania and Generations and Colors, yeah. Heroes, sure. I would absolutely not put Secret Rings OST up with these great masterpieces, but that's fair. Unleashed, yeah, definitely. 06, sure. Yeah, Forces, I would put probably in C. I just don't think the soundtrack's that good. Lost World, same deal. Although Lost World has some amazing songs. It's just that they're, like, the soundtrack as a whole isn't amazing. Yeah, Sonic 4 is really bad. Chronicles, again, should be up in S tier. I don't know what it's doing down there. Not gonna bother? Yeah, that's fair. That's a decent list. I think too many things are in the S tier, though. You get a B. Yeah, Secret Rings has some crazy good tracks, but, like, some of these soundtracks are genuine masterpieces. Like, it's just not fair to put them in the same. Oh, boy, Mr. Claus, here we go. Here we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. By God, you have one of the best tier lists we've seen on the stream. Lummy's on the stream? Yo, what's up, Lummy? Lost World soundtrack musically is fine. It's just the instrumentation is very glorpo-coded. Okay. Sure. What's up, Lummy? Yeah, so other than one glaring flaw, this is perfect, frankly. I mean, my top 3 games right here, back to back. PO6, I haven't really played it much since the first release, so like I don't have much of an opinion, but I know it's great. Solid A tier. Shadow Gens. Ooh, do I say my hot take about my experience with Shadow Gens? I don't think Shadow Gens belongs in the same tier as Sonic Gens. I think Shadow Gens, as an experience, a first playthrough is fantastic, and the story's really good, but gameplay-wise, I prefer Sonic Gens. I don't know if I'd put Shadow Gens in B, but I'd probably put it in A. Yeah, this is solid. Lost World and Frontiers, I would put Frontiers in B. That's fair. D, 06, and Forces, yeah. E, Shadow the Hedgehog, my man, my goat. You got some good taste here. Sonic 4 Episode 1, yep. I would put 3D Blast above Shadow. Yeah, and then that's fair. Okay, Mr. Claus, very good list. You get an S rank. Very good. Yeah, Shadow Gens isn't quite as replayable. I'm not at all dissing Shadow Gens. It's a great game. I want that to be made perfectly clear. I think I overall prefer Sonic Gens. My tier list for Sonic OSTs. Okay. Forces in X tier. Not S tier. I don't know what y'all are hearing in the Forces OST that I'm not, but yeah, and then you got Heroes in SA2 and 2 tiers down from Forces. Shadow above those two? No, disagree. Sonic Adventure in S, though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I disagree on a lot of these takes, but they're not, like, abysmal. I'm gonna give it a B. The Avatar stages themes are nice. I don't like them. I feel like the auto-tune is weird and excessive on them, and I don't know. It's not my type of electronic. Redid my Sonic OST tier list because my dumbass accidentally chose the wrong Sonic racing game. Okay. Peak OST Unleashed, that's fair. Really good heroes, yeah. Colors, yeah. Shadow Gens does not have a good OST, guys. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Sonic Gens does. Sonic Gens has a great OST. Sonic Mania, yes, has beautiful OST. Sonic R is great, yep. Racing Crossworlds, nah, I'm not into it. 06 has a really good OST. I don't know why it's this low, but that's fair. Sonic Chronicles has its own tier, yeah, because it's too peak to be with the rest. Shadow Gens has great music? No, I disagree. I think Shadow Gens OST sounds like half of it was made with AI. It's very muddy, and it's just not mixed well. I don't know. Like, I'm just not a big fan. It doesn't even compare to Sonic Gens OST, if I'm being honest. Yeah, fair enough. A rank. Rice Star, yeah. Rystar's the best Sonic. The Black Knight Glaze, bro. Love to see it. Sonic Adventure, there we go. Sonic Unleashed, there we go. Okay. Yeah, solid. Solid. Oh. No. You do not put heroes next to forces. You just don't do that to me. Because of that, it has to get a C. Yeah, the Black Knight Glaze again. You love to see it. Best Sonic game soundtrack. Sonic CD, I'm assuming Japan. Very good. Yep, solid. Very good. Where's Unleashed? Oh, it's right here. I'm so stupid. Where's Colors? Colors has a really good soundtrack. Sonic Gens has a really good soundtrack. SA2 has a better soundtrack than Shadow. I would definitely say that. Yeah, you know, fair enough. Decent list. A rank. Holy shit, what is this? Sonic Movie 4 Ideas tier list? I'm not reading all these, bro. I'm not reading all these, dude. I'll read a couple. This better be in the movie? Well, we already know Amy's voice. My Sweet Passion playing? Yep. I think that should happen. Yeah, that should be in there too. Sonic and Metal Sonic Race? Why not? Yeah. Some CD love would be good. Amy leading Team Rose? Well, yeah, possibly. Follow Me playing would be great. Yeah. Tom and Maddie giving Sonic relationship advice is probably going to happen, and I don't want it to. The movie being an adaptation of Sonic Heroes, that would be awesome to see Metal Sonic transform. I mean, that would be sick. I don't think anyone would hate that. Dislike Amy being a girl boss. Yeah, none of that woke crap in my Sonic movie. Rachel and Randall returning? Randall from Monsters, Inc.? Yes. Blaze the Cat appears in a post-credits scene along with Silver? No? Well, I mean, they're probably gonna do 06 after this, aren't they? Why am I feeling a bit of dread for my list? Is it normal? Look, I'm making fun of everybody's list, but like the pinned comment says, don't take it seriously. I'm just fucking around. Amy having the personality of IDW's Amy Rose? I don't really care. Don't care. Sure. There you go. Oh, William BK. Guys, I don't know if you know about William BK. They're from It's Levi's community. They are known for their takes. I'm just saying that now. So just, you know, trigger warning for this. Oh yeah, Leapster, of course. Yeah, the Black Knight Glaze already right off the bat. Sonic Adventure 1. Okay, respect that. Shadow Gens, okay. Secret Rings. Woo! Mania, all right. Okay, Generations, way down here. Sonic Adventure 2 in the C tier. Oh no, Frontiers in the D tier. Heroes all the way at the bottom. All the way at the bottom. All right, bro. All right, William BK. I mean, I gotta say, I expected it. I expected it from you. All right. Let's see. Sonic Adventure 1 in S tier. Love to see it. Sonic Unleashed. Love to see it. Okay, yeah. Very solid. That's fair. The hero's placement is fair. You know. So is the Colors one. Shadow is not decent, bro. Come on. 06 is not decent. Come on now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Secret Rings poor. That's fair. Yeah, Lost World DS trash. Boomerize a Lyric trash. Bad. Forces? Oh, Forces is better than some of these. Lost World OG, like on the Wii U, is worse than... disagree. And then Sonic Genesis. Okay. I can't hate this list too much. It's fine. All right, Jewel. Let's see. Unleashed in S. Love to see it. Yeah, solid A tier. Solid B tier. This is pretty similar to the last list we saw. Frontiers, okay. Finally, Black Knight and C where it should be. Yes. D tier, Sonic 06, Shadow the Hedgehog, Secret Rings. That's fair. You know, the Forces deserves all the hate that it gets, but it's not a worse game than some of these. Like, I don't think Forces is horrible to play. I just don't think it deserves respect. I'm looking out for Mean Bean Machine. Is it here? Okay, good. All right, solid. That's solid. It's horrible. It's not a broken or frustrating game, you know. Forces is just, you know, it's like drinking water. Sonic 06 is B tier? Oh, you're B tier. No, it's not. It's terrible. Only thing I haven't played is Dream Team. Okay, fair enough. Heroes in S, love to see it. Where's Sonic Adventure 1? Where is it? That's fine. That's fine. Where's Unleashed? Something about Unleashed makes it really hard to spot. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Okay, Unleashed Wii down here. Black Knight in Great. Tail Sky Patrol? Wait, is that... Yeah, Tail Sky Patrol is in good tier. That's interesting. Boomfire, nice. Okay. Sonic Patrol Car. Shadow the Hedgehog is mid. Okay. Secret Rings mid. Okay. Sonic Forces 06 in bad. Awful Lost World and Rise of Lyric. Terrible Sonic Blast, Sonic Freeriders. Okay. Atrocious Chronicles and Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. I mean, that's fair. This is an okay list. It's respectable. You got a A tier. How far are we down this list? Okay, I think we're at the end almost. God, there's so many. Movement physics tier list. Oh, I'm gonna like this. Never mind, I'm not. I just saw the list. Colors actually has Schmovement. I think Sonic controls really well in Colors, once you get the hang of it. Generations also controls pretty decent for a boost game. Unleashed? Yeah, the physics in Unleashed are good. The actual ground control isn't. I guess this is just in terms of physics? I don't know. But I'd say the control in Colors and Gens are better than Unleashed. But the flow is in all three of these. These three games have flow. Shadow Gens does not have flow, and that's the biggest thing that takes me out of it, is you basically have to animation cancel in order to get any flow out of Shadow Gens. Sonic Adventure, to me, has the best control, still, of any 3D Sonic game, followed closely by Adventure 2. Frontiers, actually, in the open zone, not counting cyberspace, in the open zone, I think controls really well. Yeah, Heroes, right in the middle. Heroes has pretty sloppy control, but it's made up for with consistent control and really good mechanics. Shadow, unfortunately, terrible, and so is 06. And Black Knight controls better than 06, I would say. Secret Rings, no, probably the worst. Sonic Forces has really weird control. Yeah, the jolty acceleration and weird jump, I'm not a fan. Yeah, this is solid. Solid. I would put Adventure 1 and 2 higher, but, you know, can't complain. Okay, I think we're kind of coming up on the end. My tongue always gets tied when I do these long streams like this. All right, Hussein. I guess this is just a character tier list. Jet the Hawk at the top. Wow. Okay, Shadow, Sonic, Metal, Silver, Knuckles, Big. Yeah, we'd love to see Big at the top. Get that Infinite out of here. Get Orbot and Cubot out of here. Vanilla can stay, though. Yeah, Tails cool, Eggman cool, Chip cool, Sage cool. Mephiles again. Bro, I don't know what it is with younger people enjoying Infinite and Mephiles. It seems to be a thing with younger people. And, you know, back in my day, we used to not care for these two. Surge in F tier, that's funny. I really don't understand why people have such strong opinions on Surge, and I'm saying that because I don't even know about Surge. That's not my realm of experience in the franchise. I'm specifically a games guy. Yeah, pretty solid list. I mean, I wouldn't put Jet that high, and I wouldn't put Infinite or Mephiles that high, but it's pretty good. It gets a B tier. I made 2 lists. Okay. Oh, character tier list. Excalibur, and is that Supersonic 2, or is that like is that just Hypersonic? I can't tell. That's Hypersonic? Okay. Regular Sonic in the Black Knight Sonic? Okay, that's Supersonic 2. Pretty cool, yeah. I don't know these 3, but from the movie, yeah, Electric Sonic is aight. Really like this. Okay, just base Supersonic, I guess. Werehog. Darkspine. I don't really agree with Darkspine. I'm not a big fan. Cybersonic is pretty cool. Yeah, Prime. Not huge into Prime. I know of him. I don't even know who this is, bro. Yeah, and this is like comic stuff, I think. Yeah, I have no clue who these are. But, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, Excalibur, I wouldn't rate that high, but... All right. Sonic Gens and Colors Glaze and Unleashed Glaze. Love to see it. So this is definitely a Boost fan. I still love it, but I know it has issues. See, that's fair. That's fair. I still don't understand the Black Knight Glaze that I've been seeing because there's so much of it. But I respect, like, people who say, you know, it has problems, but I love it. They pretty fun games. Frontiers, 3 and Knuckles. Okay. I have a soft spot for this game, but damn, it sucks. I just don't get having a soft spot for either of these. But, you know, more power to you. Sonic Forces in its own tier. Nask made this game look really fun. You know, I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. I am not a good judge as to whether or not Heroes is a fun game, because it's fun when I play it. I'll tell you that. Beep, 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 beep. You exaggerate how hard Gens is and how easy Forces is? Oh, you're not talking to me. Yeah, please tag the person you're responding to, because I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, I didn't say that. You're just old, that's why? No, I'm just correct. Never played but want to try them out. Yeah, you should play the adventure games for sure. The advanced games. You should play all these, for sure. Never played and fine with never playing. Yeah, definitely. Triple Trouble and 06, don't bother. All good. Yeah, solid. I can't disagree with any of that. S tier. Decided to make my own tier list. Well, good for you. Frontiers and S. Interesting. SA1, Sonic Gens, Mania. SA2 and A, Unleashed and A, Heroes and A, Colors and A. Okay. Shadow and B, alright. With 4 Episode 2. Next to the classics. See, that's my only issue. Is that 4 Episode 2 is in the same tier as 2 and 3. Sonic 06, Sonic CD and C? Oh, man. Forces. I mean, all around, it's not a bad list. Not a horrible list. I think the classics should be higher, but not bad. I give it a B. All right, Snap Apollo, here we go. I knew my goat would put... Oh, fuck. Never mind. Anyway, I knew my goat would put Sonic Adventure 1 at the top. Good call. Very solid. Honestly, very solid S tier. You nailed it right up until the end. Right up till the end. Oh, no. Oh, it was flawless. Mine is last. Sent the reference pics to your DMs. Oh, thank you, Sunky. Although, if I look at your DMs, they're going to have to open on stream, so... Not bad. Not bad, Snap. I'm just curious about the shadow placement is all. For once, I felt like my ears want to bleed from its suffering. Yeah, Chronicles and Sonic Blast, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Not a bad list. But man, Snap Apollo, you got to get off that shadow train, bro. It's bad for the health. Random list I made a while ago. Cool. Okay. Sonic Adventure up there. Seeing a lot of Frontiers in people's S tiers. I'm not quite that much of a Frontiers glazer, but, you know, I respect it. Fantastic stream as per usual, Nask. Thank you very much. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Oh my god, all the donuts all of a sudden. Guantes, thank you. Nask, you should invest in a second monitor. Yeah, I should. One day when I have money to invest, I'll do that. Thank you, guys. I guess y'all are helping me buy one. Let's see. Yeah, solid A tier. Yep. Where's Unleashed HD? That's what I want to know. Because I don't see it. Maybe it's not on here. Okay, Black Knight in B tier. With Heroes, Blasphemy, and Mania, Blasphemy. Shadow in C tier. Mean Bean Machine, catching strays this stream. This is before I played Unleashed? Oh, okay. No worries. Bro, can someone explain to me the Mean Bean Machine hate? Just catching so many strays this stream. That's crazy. Forces, gotcha. Secret Rings, yeah, belongs down here. Flicky, I'm not gonna lie, I actually had a lot of fun playing Flicky as a kid. Yeah, Sonic Blast, terrible. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I give you a B, my friend, for beautiful. All right, I think we're at the very... Oh, we got Shrugpod coming up. Okay, there's a chance I may miss the stream, but either way, I hope Nask enjoys my definitive Eggman tier list. I'll be the judge of this. Design-wise? Okay, we're not talking about character, apparently, so just design. Pingus? Yeah, Pingus is pretty good. Heroes Eggman? At the top? I mean, I like him. Yeah, that's fair, actually, I guess. Unleashed, yeah, he looks really good. Sonic, I'm actually not a fan of how he looks in Sonic X. I find the new models to be way too commercialized and sterile. Beta design is really cool. I like him. I like his little Santa Claus Teddy Roosevelt look. Adventure 2 Eggman, Adventure 1 Eggman. I like the Adventure 1 weird shape he has. I like it a lot. Because like in SA1, he has like a huge gut, but then in SA2, he's just a big boy, you know? I kind of like the SA1 version where his mustache hides the bottom of his face. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Ryder's Eggman is weird. That mustache needed more texture on it. 06 Eggman, we don't even speak of him. Sat AM scared me, like gave me nightmares as a kid. Movie, you're just saying at this point you don't like how Jim Carrey looks. Oh yeah, and Prime is, yeah, we don't talk about that. Okay, pretty good list. I'll give you an A. Give you an A. All right, Shrugpod, here we go. He's probably not still here, but I made this character tier list that I think you'll agree with. No, I'm not willing to elaborate. Okay, buddy. Big the Cat is the pinnacle of human creation. He might be listening, so nobody say anything otherwise. Sonic is cool. Silver's cool. Charmy's cool. Oh, again with this dude. He's everywhere. I wouldn't put Silver in cool. Or Emerald. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Charmy's cool, bro. Fucking Zavok. Now I know I'm being rage baited. Slop. Yeah, Eggman. Eggman Slop, Tail Slop, Knuckle Slop. Definitely. Omega Slop, yeah. I'm just being rage baited right in front of my eyes. Wow. Yeah, Shara, Elise, Slop, Infinite Slop, Mephiles Slop. More questions than answers. Metal Sonic, Shadow, Rouge. I have a lot of questions for Rouge. Yeah, Sage, Xena. Yeah, that's fair. Die. Fucking die. Die tier. The die tier is Vector. Why would you put my boy Vector in die tier, bro? Why? Don't put him next to this bozo. You can't do that. Maria. Fucking Maria. In die tier. You're cruel, man. You're cruel. By the way, I want you to know Shrugpod is the biggest Chronicles glazer, so take this with a grain of salt. Although one thing I will say, I totally agree with the Duke of Soliana being in die tier. I love it. Yeah, no, see, at first I read die tier as in, like, Shrugpod wants them to die, but I think Shrugpod is just saying, yeah, they died. Except Vector didn't die. At least I don't think he did. Yeah, Maria's just catching strays. Although the Duke of Soliana, I love to see him here. It's the first time he's been on this list, I think. I love it. Shrugpod. What do I give Shrugpod? I mean, I just... Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got 2 more, guys. This is the Project 06, not the original. Okay, so Project 06 is on here, not the original. Got it. I want to mention, the reason SA2 and Unleashed are so low is because I don't like the non-Sonic levels. See, that's what I was talking about, guys. Some people just don't like the non-Sonic gameplay in those 2 games, and that's fair. If it was just Sonic, they would easily be S tier. Okay, gotcha. Origins is rated on how good it is as a collection, not the games themselves. Fair enough. Let's see. Colors and S tier, cool. Mania, Shadow Gens, Crossworlds, yeah, PO6, Heroes, cool, good. Adventure 1. Yeah, very fair. Gens 3DS, I don't know if I'd put it in A tier, but this is fair. Sonic R and B, interesting. Pocket Adventure in B. And then, yeah, Unleashed in SA2 and C. I get where they're coming from with it. I mean, I still disagree, but I get it, you know. Wow, Black Knight and Secret Rings actually in a low tier together. I can't believe it. Triple Trouble. And then, yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog, just trash down here. Perfect. Love it. Love to see it. Although Frontiers in F? I don't think it's that bad. DX Director's Cut? I mean, y'all are overstating how bad DX is. It's not that bad. Other than that, you know, pretty solid. That gets an A. All right, here we go. What do you mean, Mystic Claus, that you don't understand how it goes from S to C tier because the alternate gameplay styles? If 2/3 of a game is bad to you and only 1/3 is good, that's probably going to take it from an S to a C. I mean, that's usually how we judge game quality, is based on the overall package. Although I don't think SA2's alternate gameplay styles are horrible. Sonic character concept / prototype designs. I can send you the pictures so you can see them better. How much can we see them if we zoom in? Okay, yeah, that's pretty hard to see. Okay, give me a sec. I'm going to get this off the screen real quick, and I'm going to open Sunky's DMs. And then I'm going to just make them big for you. Boop. Okay, so I'm just making sure which tiers you put these things in. Okay, gotcha. All right, now we can bring it back up. Okay, so it's not showing the tiers, obviously, but I'll tell you from the best of my recollection where these are ranked. But this is all concept art. You weren't a fan of this one. I think it's cool. You weren't a fan of this one either, but I think it's funny. I haven't seen this one before. Wow. Wow, Big the Cat looked like a he looked like a gopher. Yeah, I'm not a Terios man. Shadow's redesign into Shadow is so much better. Like, I honestly feel like Terios would have been a bad character. I don't know. Oops. Woo! Woo! Oh! Oh! Yeah, I mean, I kind of like the hair that they gave her before. I think it's kind of neat, but I mean, her current design is just so iconic. So, like, that's interesting. What is this? I mean, Sunky, you drew this, right? Is that concept art for an actual character, or is that just an original drawing? Blaze? Oh, that's awesome. That's Proto Blaze? That's cool. Blaze concept. But wait, Sunky, you drew this, right? And then that's more Blaze. Rouge is too fine. Ah, chill out, guys. Chill out. That's official? Oh, Sunky, that looked a lot like your artwork. Yeah, that looks a lot like your drawings. That's crazy. Well, that's cool. Oh my god, they got his movement. Well, that's cool. All right, guys, that's it. Let me get... we're gonna go back to the tier list real quick, and I'm gonna find quite literally the best and worst ones that I saw, and we'll rank the top one and the worst one. OBS? Okay, there we go. Let's see. So, yeah, well, we're gonna find the, probably my favorite and my least favorite tier list. I gave a couple S ranks, and I gave a lot of S ranks. Let's see. Although, ironically, you know, actually, I already know... I know which tier list I think is the most solid. Even though SA2 is at the top, I'm going to say Mystic Claws is the most solid. So Mystic Claws, you get yourself the Chili Dog Award. And then I also want to give an honorable mention to, where is it? Right here. To Static Ghoul. Static Ghoul, you get a Chili Dog Award. And then we all know which the worst one was, right? The question is, where do I find it again? There's so many submissions, but we know which one the worst one is. Well, okay, it's Needle Mouse actually, but no, Needle Mouse wasn't the worst one. The worst one was X-Man. Although I have to find it. Where are you, X-Man? Did they delete it out of shame? Or was it higher on the list? No, it wasn't that high on the list. Although I didn't see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, X-Man, you get the golden... You get the Golden Link Award. Beautiful. Refine search by using the search bar. I didn't want to... Oh, I guess I could have done that for this specific channel. But also my live chat is covering my search bar. So I was like, I'll just find it. Yes, congratulations, Mystic Claws. Congratulations, Static. And congratulations, X-Man, for winning the respective awards of best and worst tier lists. The Polished Turd Award, yes. Beautiful. Yeah, congrats. We got through everything. Thank you guys so much for sending in your tier lists. I really appreciate it. That was a lot to go through, but we got through it pretty quickly. Not gonna lie. It's only 2.5 hours. Holy shit. That took a long time. You should keep the tier channel and make it image plus react only. Yeah, I guess I could turn back on reactions. Why not? Part 2 when? Well, I think the next community stream I'm going to do is going to be show and tell. So I'm going to have you guys send in your Sonic content that you've made, and I'll be reacting to it on stream. Is stream done? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, I streamed yesterday too, and I have a lot to do this weekend, so... Show and tell makes a return? Yes, and now that it's going to be on Discord, we can vet the content before showing. Oh my god. So we don't have to have like a 50-hour Roblox, video. But alrighty, guys. Yeah, so until the next time, I'll keep you updated once we decide to do the show and tell, and we have plenty more games that we need to start playing soon. So look forward to that. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the stream, and comment underneath your takes on these tier lists, and what your preferred tier list would look like. But until then, guys, remember, I'm not a Sonic channel. See you guys next time.